Hello, Imperial Commissary, and welcome to the Displays Great Live Sale here on Taco Tuesday. I am excited for it. I hope you're excited for it. Every once in a while, I like to just grab a whole bunch of cool stuff and just throw it out there, starting at a buck. Some people get really lucky. I get, hopefully, not creamed. No, it's a really good time. So what we're doing is I'm setting up my side right now. This will take me a few seconds. Andrea's going to start tagging everybody that wanted to tag on Facebook. And then we're going to get going here in a minute. But if you prefer watching on YouTube or Twitch, feel free. Just go to Andrea's toy store, IC Toys Nashville, and follow along there. Also follow it forever, and you'll see other auctions and other live videos and stuff like that involving the buying and selling of toys. All right, let me just switch everything here and get this all running. Where is my chat? I'm live there. What do I get? One second here, folks. Hold on, I'm just setting it up on my side. Just bear with me, I'm sorry. Having a little... There it is. Got it. Okay. Get this. I don't know what happened to video on Twitch, whatever. Hopefully you can see me on Twitch. If you can see me on Twitch, let me know. It's being weird on my side with my layout. I guess I gotta mess with that more. But oh, there is a Twitch talking, so we have a Twitch watcher. Two more seconds, folks. Put up YouTube and there we go. Let me send this over here. And then we go over here and we turn that on. Pretty good. All right. Finally, it's all set up. Well, I am sorry for the delay today, folks. I was just busy. I've been super busy. But look, I brought you all this cool stuff. Brrr, let's check that out. Beep. Look at that. Who does that for you? Who does that? In the whole wide collecting world, who grabs stuff like that and starts it at a buck on a closed Facebook group? So anyway, you know I love you, and that'll prove it. But, yeah, no, just been doing a lot of ICCC stuff. There's a lot more contracts. The bigger and longer you do one of these things, a lot more stuff to do, a lot more lawyery type things to work on. I'm missing a secondary acrylic here. Give me 1 second. There it goes. All right. This should do it. There. I like it a lot. Perfect. That'll get it up there. The way it works, I'll put up items, and then you guys bid on them, or however you feel like playing the game. Andrea's going to tag everybody. Once all the tags are done, then we're going to start putting out the good stuff. While she's doing the tags, I just start off with something small. Something usually incomplete. What's this? It's a decent Luke, actually. I will see if I got a blaster for him laying around. He's kind of cool. He's got really, like, shiny limbs. They're like what is it? Not translucent, but I don't know, like that prism color. Prism. But anyway, we'll start bidding on that so you can get in a little bit of practice. If you got any questions for me about how to do the live auction, about the IC, about ICCC, about your hold box, if you need a hold box, about anything like that, let me know. Ooh, that's an ATSC driver blaster. Can't lose that one. You don't want to hold on to that one. I don't know if I have a extra. Oh, you know what? I know. Give me 1 second, but I don't have one here. That was what. Alright, so we'll complete up Luke. Why not? Luke, you have a blaster. Starting off at $1. He is complete. Good emblems, great paint. Even his tush is pretty dang good. And his looms are like kind of cool. They're like, you know when Leia turns her hair green? Like that. Alright, let's get it going here. Oh, heck of a time for the video to freeze. Alright, let's say hi to people and stuff like that. Good evening, Ed Newborn, all the way from Japan. Sunny Japan? Hot Japan? Cold Japan? I don't know. What's up, Ed? How you doing, buddy? Pete Fritzky, tacos for dinner tonight, and you know it, bro. It's Taco Tuesday, man. It'd be a travesty if you don't eat tacos. You can even eat vegan tacos or whatever you got to do, but it is Taco Tuesday. Them's is the rules. I don't make them. Kirk Ward, hello, buddy. How you doing, DJ? Hey, how's it going, bud? Here, let me actually write a test message on YouTube and Twitch. If you want to watch on YouTube or Twitch, feel free. I don't care where you watch. Twitch. And YouTube. Wow, you know how old I am? I separate the word YouTube. There we go. Alrighty, Andrea's tagging there. Sup, brother? What up, Crow? Oh, there we go. The Crow's watching on YouTube. There we got DJ watching on Twitch. There, look at that. We're moving into the future, just in case. You never can trust that Zuck, especially with what he's doing with the back button on Samsung phones, huh? I see it coming. Chris Laukenman, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Brad Strong, good evening. James Gunther, Brian Campbell, there we go. Brian Campbell's tagging away. Greg Snow, Lynette Snow, everybody come on out. That's a real nice. $3 on Luke X-Wing. Toby Black starts us off on the beautiful Luke X-Wing spinning on the turntable there. We've got Taco Tuesday and Joe Stutzo hanging out. What's up, brother? Brian Jones, we got $5 on X-Wing Luke. When is ICCC 2024? Best I can tell you right now, Pete, currently, like, the contract's being signed, until I have an actual hotel room block link, I can't tell people, or else everybody will go to, like, hotels.com and book them. And the way it works for me to throw a show like this where we get the whole hotel, I've got to buy the whole hotel. So if I buy the whole hotel, in order to get the credit back, you guys got to book through my room block link, or else it's very, very difficult on the back end in accounting. Poor Andrea has to sit there and go, Pete Fitzky, yeah, he's definitely one of ours. You know what I mean? And it's like, but luckily we all talk and we know each other anyway, and it's a family convention, so she's pretty good at going down the list. But I am quite sure there's like a, I don't know, Josh Smith on there somewhere that's gotten a free room off me. X-Wing Luke, $5. We got $6, but it'll be in the fall of 2024, talking October. And just don't put anything in your calendars yet. You know me, I'll talk about it. Rodney Neese, what up, dude? How you doing? Long time. Brian Jones, $10 on Luke X-Wing. We got Toby Black coming right back with 15 on Luke. Brian Jones says that's not enough. Man, $16. There's my Twitch and my YouTube. It does work. Speaking of Tuesday, I am never eating Ruby Tuesdays again. That was awful. Dude, there were so many tendons in my chicken, I thought I was eating a track star. It was awful. But my tater tots were good. Can't lie. Tater tots were good. Ryan Doble. Oh, that's Andrea's tag list. I'm like, Ryan Doble, Jason Willis, Michael Powers. Yo, Mikey. Hey, Adam Chitwood. Hey, the Braves are over. World Series is over, so Adam Chitwood's back. Welcome back, brother. We missed you. We missed your colorful comments and hanging out and your partying, and we like you, so glad you're back. Hal Remington, man, the back button thing is... Oh, yeah, dude, forget about it. It is filthy. Any hints on what weekend? I can't tell you what weekend yet. October sometime we'll come out with it. I would say hopefully within the next 3-4 weeks. I already switched over the thing on the website. If you go to the website where it says announcement coming December 1st. So I'm kind of on the hook. So I'm hoping I can get everything put together by December 1st. so it can get running. But you know us, we always do it in crunch time and make it happen, Captain. So that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. All right, Robert the Bruce. What's up, brother? How you doing? Hey, how's it going? Grumble, grumble, Chitwood says. Chitwood, buy an X-Wing. Luke X-Wing there. All right, Andrea's still tagging there. We've got, what do we got on Luke X-Wing? $16 on Luke X-Wing. All you're paying for is the blaster. That's still a killer deal. Let's go, $16. $16. As soon as Andrea's done, I'm going to switch this up, and we'll use A, B, C, and D. I don't know. I'm sure some fine folks are here for loose figures. They're here for carded figures. We have some really cool carded figures tonight. This is a special one, okay? Because I've been noticing the way you guys are buying and stuff like that. And you want carded figures, but you don't want the perfect carded figures, because now that people are using them as just investments, they're harder to get. And way more expensive in the way the world is. Shoot, bacon's $9,000 a pound. You know, you save money on carded figures. So I picked out all the ones that I had in stock that are imperfect, but look perfectly good. A lot of them are graded, a lot of them are ungraded. Almost all of them are sealed. I think there's one, no, they're all sealed. There's one Leia that's pretty lifted, but still. And it's really good cards, and some of them are even graded. You know, there's some graded AFA 50s and stuff like that, where it's a beautiful card, it's a rare card, and there was a crack in the bubble or something. I picked them up over the years and over time, and you see random stuff. So that's what we're gonna do, and so hang out, tell your friends, and we're gonna keep on rocking here. But if you have any questions for me, the ICCC, it is not a breakneck speed type auction. I just like hanging out. I like talking with you guys. And I don't know. I love living in the IC love. You know what I mean? Michael Clapper, 21 bucks. We got Toby Black at 22. Deuce. Jerome Rome's Casino, 22. 22 on Luke. 22 on Luke. You know what I like? Most of you guys get my references, which is cool. Most people in day-to-day life don't. And you know what's crazy? It's less and less, because like I'll hang out with Cooper and I'll like say like some regular thing that would make sense to us, and he'll be like, "What are you talking about, man?" And that's just, he's younger. He's the guy that works at Andrea's store. And when I say younger, I think he's like 23 or 25 or something. How old is Cooper, Andrea? I don't know. She'll tell us. But Philip Eberhardt, hey, what's up, buddy? Hope you guys are well. Yeah, we all been watching you cruise around the world, buddy. Philip Eberhardt just got back from a cruise. Nobody be nice to him yet. Sitting here, it's gotten all cold. Actually, it's been warm in Tennessee the past 5 days, so I can't complain. But no, Philip Eberhardt, good guy. What's up, dude? How you doing? Andrea's still tagging away. A lot of people wanted tags. All right. Luke, we're going to have company. Boop, 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 boop. You know what? We're going to put Luke on B. Where's my thing? No, we're going to put Luke on A. Sorry. So we're going to make it like this. Thank you to my buddy Chad, made this awesome friggin' thing for me. He is so helpful and wonderful. IC and ICCC and IC for Life and everything is going to run at 150% now, because besides my wonderful wife, that is so much in-house help. I have Chad, which is wonderful. Just got back from St. Martin today. Yeah, I saw that too, man. Nice trip. Must be nice to have a wife that's a travel agent. Mine just owns a toy store, but it's nice too, because look at. Hey, what's that? Look at that. Boy. All right, so let's get you out some other things here. We're gonna have some cool stuff, some different stuff. This is a Star Wars catalog. It's one of the first ones there. I don't know, you guys know catalogs better than me, but it's going to be starting at $1. This is going to be letter B. And don't worry, I'll be selling carded figures. They will be on letter D tonight, so that way we can keep a bunch of different stuff going. And everybody can have a chance to play. All right, and then we'll start off with something regular there. An FX7, good old FX7. If you need the droid, you get them nice and cheap. This one's actually got limbs that pop out. I'm gonna find you a better figure. It's got a really straight arm though, so hold on. ATST or ATAT driver. There we go. ATAT driver will be letter C, and then letter D. We're gonna pick out one of those mint on cards. Beautiful, beautiful display, only mint on cards. Here's the AT-AT driver. He's just fine. He'd be better suited driving your ATST because he looked beautiful from the front, but it looks like he's pulled a lot of miles in an AT-AT on his tush. But there you go. He's great for sitting in an AT-AT. Looks perfect from the front. There we go. Letter C is going to be an AT-AT driver. And then letter D is going to be, let me just do that. How about, oh, you can't even see here. Ready? This one. Ooh. That's precarious. If you hear a big off screen, you know what happened. All right, first up, look at this. All right, Akbar offer, Revenge offer, Empire Strikes Back, Commander. He is a 48 back Commander, and let's check him out. He will come in this star case. It's a good one. Some of the star cases do have the tops cut off. They're easier to stack without the. But so I'll make sure to mention the condition of the star case. This one's nice, new, clean star case. AT-AT driver, and this one, as far as what's wrong with him, because there's going to be something wrong with him on this sale. That's what it's about. Just a little bit of litho tear on the front, but otherwise beautiful, clear bubble, crystal clear bubble, no cracks, no dents, no nothing really. Gun's still taped. Revenge offer. There's the defect on this one, but it's no big. I mean, still Empire Strikes Back, everything. AT-AT Commander, beautiful card. Very clean. There we go. Andrea's all done. So I jumped the gun a little. Nice flat card. It's a beauty. There we go. So there's an Akbar offer. That's going to be letter D, starting at $1. Ted also got me a whole bunch of awesome thing holders here. Studded figure holders. Let's see how this one does. Perfect. All right, A, B, C, and D. Hey, Ma, how you doing? There's my mom. For everybody that doesn't know, the reason why I do live auctions, besides talking to you wonderful people, is I get to hang out with my mom up in Connecticut at least once or twice a week, and it's really, really cool. There she is. She'll have her dinner tonight and watch her son play Star Wars, which, you know, what more could you want? So, I love you, Mom. I hope you have a lovely dinner. Michael Clapper, $50 on D, got us started. Mel Farney says 110 on D. Mel Farney says 110. What up, boss? Sorry, I just got here. What up, Joseph? You didn't miss much, brother. Check this out. Joseph Wiggins bought me that on a live sale. Now it's on my desk because I love orange and I love Jets, and Joseph Wiggins is a nice dude. Beyond notes, let's do this. Hello, Greg Snow. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I missed you too, Philip. Yeah, gambling in the casinos. Oh yeah, they still allow smoking. You're in international waters. They allow pretty much everything, brother. Probably won't be buying anything tonight after the big Holy Grail purchase. What'd you buy, Dion Noakes? What'd you get, dude? I didn't even see. Did you buy the actual Holy Grail? $5 on the catalog. Neil Kane starts us off on the catalog. Why can't we have the best of both? Trade some deals on nice trips for some deals on nice vintage Star Wars toys. Hey, man, yeah, talk to my boss, man. Have your boss talk to my boss, and they'll get something done. We got Mel Farney, $7 on B. We got $10 on C with Brian Jones. Joe Stutzo comes on in at $22 on C. We got $10 on B. Neil Kane. Mel Farney, $11 on B. Nope, we got 15 on B. Neil Kane. We got $23 on Luke. We got $23 on Luke with Brian Walsh. $30 on D. Toby Black in the game. Michael Clapper on D. Mel Farney on D. Mel Farney's at 110 on D. We got Mel Farney at 110 on the or no. Yeah, commander. We got an driver and an commander, and I said my dog's probably going crazy downstairs. What is B? Sorry, just got here. B is the Star Wars catalog. I think it came. Where did this come in? Everybody that's smarter than me about catalogs and paperwork. It's one of the original ones. I've seen it in a lot of glass graded cases, so maybe early bird or something. Don't hold me to it. I don't know. Probably not early bird. Somebody tell me what this came with. It's the early one. It's like a $25 catalog. It's only at $5. I think it is. I don't know. Yes, it is. Definitely. It might be more than that. I don't know. Look it up. Somebody will know. That escalated quickly. Oh yeah, well, mint on card is mint on card. It is an Empire Strikes Back AT-AT Commander. It's not Return of the Jedi, and it's also an Admiral Akbar offer. It's in quite good shape. Very clean, clear, crystal clear bubble. And the only problem is a little bit of litho tear up top. It's at 110 right now, 110. Pork chops with broccoli, Mom. It's Taco Tuesday. How are you eating pork chops with broccoli? Matt Howland, what up, dude? How you doing? Mel Farney, $16 on B. Neil Kane is at 15 on B. Mel Farney is at 16 on B. Well, it involves vinyl and Jawa mint on card. Oh, nice, dude. You grab one? Very good. Congratulations, man. Those are always fun. Joseph Wiggins, B17. You sunk my battleship. What up, Jeremy Schmidt? How you doing, bud? I'm sorry, Rex. I won't do the sound anymore. Here we go. Alrighty, so let's run through where we're at again. We're going to call Luke there on A. Luke on A. Where is Luke? $23 on Luke. Brian Walsh. We're going to call that Luke Skywalker right there. We're going to get something else for you. There you go. Going once, going twice, going thrice on Luke. So, Luke Skywalker. 50 plus viewers. Pretty sweet. Yeah, man. Well, the thing is with views, there's tons of people watching. If you go back and look the next day, 1 second. Like thousands of people watch it, but they're always dropping on and off as they surf the web or keep it up in the background or open a page over it or whatever. So yeah, holding it at 50 is great though, man. I mean, lots of people watching. It's good stuff. You guys want the good stuff? I'll bring you the good stuff. I'll bring you the good stuff. All right, A, let's get something else up there for A. A, what do you say, A? Wait, that's a random Luke with the wrong blaster. Don't work out. Alright, a 9-num. 9-num is going to go up for letter A. B is at 26. B is at 28. So see, there you go. That was only 25. That was right. Pretty nice 9-num there. You're not a little piece of paper. Neil King, B is at $30. What is that from, guys? What is the letter B from? Is it the early bird box? Or something like that. I don't know. You can tell me after you're done bidding if you want. I don't care. I just want to know for like future reference. I'm not really a 2D guy. I don't love the paperwork, to be honest. It's just not for me. This 9-num's in really, really nice condition if you happen to need one. Letter A, 9-num. All right, let's see. Where's that A, B, C? C, what's C at? Joe Stutzo, 22, deuce, deuce on C. Deuce, deuce on C. We're going to call C here. We're going to call C here. at 22 bucks. Going once, twice. You know what? Let's call C and D. C and D. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold to C and D. If you're one of the people watching and you haven't been to ICCCon yet, come. That's what all these sales go towards. All the money that is sold here goes right into building and throwing ICCCon. The future of conventions right here in Middle Tennessee. ICCCon. For fans, by fans. For collectors, by collectors. All right, congratulations. I think Mel Farney, 110 on that. Good deal. Sealed mock for $110. All right, and then you got, where are we at here? The AT-AT driver. So, all right. I think that's Stutzo. Joe Stutzo. All right. Next up, let's go here and we'll get this one here. Boom, 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 boom. Lando Calrissian, proprietor of Cloud City, is going to be letter C. Letter C is Lando Calrissian. Letter C. No tears on the cape. He's looking good. He is the teeth variant, if that's your thing. Got his teeth. A little scrapage on his knuckle there, but otherwise he's good. And he does have his blaster. Lando will be ABC. Letter C, Lando Calrissian. And then letter D, you can see spinning on the wheel is the easel. So that means it's time for me to shut my eyes. So here we go. All right, ready? This is so dangerous. Whoa. Okay. This one. Now I'm going to look to pull it down just because I don't want to drop them all over the place. Ooh, IG-88. The murderous droid. Let's find out what's wrong with him. IG, oh, missing pop, but the bubble is still fully sealed. But he is missing the pop. Got a Zyre sticker, Z-Y-R-E. Comes in a star case. This is one of those star cases with the tops cut off. There you go. If you're not familiar with having a billion star cases, when you cut off the tops, you can fit more. Because with the top, you lose 2 inches. There you go. So, we have this one. Ooh, this one's fun, though. Where is this from? It looks weird. Made in Hong Kong, Cincinnati, Ohio. Maybe just because it's a 9-num offer. A printed 9-num offer. It's a 48-back IG-88. That's 48-back IG-88. Starks on Starks on Starks, man. Starks on Starks. He's got some crinkle into him. It's not the best card in the world, but I'm going to show it to you up close and personal. The bubble is fully sealed. It does display nice. We got some creases you can see here. Crease, crease, crease. John Crease. Got some creases over here. Free 9-num offer. There you go. Return of the Jedi 5. Proofs of purchase to get your 9-num. Definite bubble squishing. There are no breaks or cracks, and actually, no, it's not really squishing. It must have just been the way the camera got it. Oh, his shoulder's pushing out the bubble a little. Right there. But it's not squished or anything. It's a nice bubble. So that bubble is 100% fully sealed. There you go. That's the only problem with them there. And that is the missing pop for the 9-num offer, I'm sure. Some kid back in the day bought the 9-num offer. But here, just to show you. Sure does display great. Check it out. So, if you want a great deal on a 48-back IG-88, this is it. Starting at $1 right now, here on the Imperial Commissary. The only place you're going to find mocks starting at $1. There's other groups out there that'll mock you, but they'll never sell a mock starting at $1. All right, let's see where we're at here. B is at 42. B is at 45. Out on B. We're going to call B. Going once, twice, 3 times on B. B is sold. That is that Star Wars paperwork. All right, Star Wars paperwork is sold. Now tell us what the Star Wars paperwork was for. Anybody? Paper sold. Paper is sold. All right, there you go. Paper sold. Alrighty, IG80 is starting to get bids on him. Let's look into Lando and 9num for the moment, though, and see if they got some bids on them. Letter A is Joel Consul at $10. Then we got Natalie Keating at $12. We got Joel Consul at $14. So we're at $14 on A. It's right there. $14 on A. And then on Lando, we're at $10, I think. $10 on Lando. Letter C is Lando. He's at $10. Let me move this over here so you can see the letters better. And then you can see my beautiful face. Hello. Hello. I'm the crazy person that started the IC. Hello. Oh, it's because my camera's off. Pointing at the men on cards. It's all messed up. You gotta get the clock in there. There we go. Drop it down. Down, down, down. In history, of course. Alrighty. 55 on D. D, 75. IG88, 70. B is at 46. B sold already. Yeah, we sold that. Paper sold, paper sold, paper sold. What is the paper for? Neil got it. Okay. What did I say? Neil Kane. Sorry, buddy. Oh, you mean Neil got in. Oh, the paper is still alive. Neil, you got in. So Neil Kane is currently in the lead on the paper, but I'm going to give... who was in the lead on B? Neil Kane got it in at the last second there. So Neil Kane's in the lead on paper. Yep. Got in, still live. Paper is still live. Neil Kane is in the lead on the paper at $46 on the paper. Sorry, the paper is still live. Okay, not take it. Got in, it's still live. I got you, dear. Thank you. B, Joseph Wiggins, $50. It is still live. Joseph Wiggins is now in the lead on B at $50 on that paperwork there. Then Patrick Koss is in the lead on IG88. That is a fully sealed IG88. $100 we're at. It will come with a star case. Star case is one of the ones with the tops cut off. He's all fully sealed bubble there. Nice IG88. No yellow to that bubble. Just a shaved off COO or shaved off pop for probably the 9num offer there. The 9num offer was too enticing for the kid back in the day. You had to shave the pop off an IG88. He's a 9num guy, you know. A is at 14 and A, B, C. C is at $10. A is at 14. C is at $10. B is at 55. Show me you're alive. I have no idea what the B paperwork is, but it must be a good one. It's in perfect condition. Well, really, really nice condition. I don't want to say perfect because it's paper and God knows. But it's darn nice. We got $55 on B. 55 on B. 55 on B. Joseph Wiggins says 70 on B. Holy moly for that paperwork. I don't even know what it's for, but I'm glad you guys do. $70 on that piece of paper there. It is the Star Wars catalog. It's the bigger catalog. Cool. What do we got? A is at... You know what? A and C are running slow. If you folks aren't really into the loose, we don't have to do loose, but I'm going to call A and C right now. We'll get out a couple more loose there, and maybe it'll work. It's the early bird mail-away catalog. Well, there you go. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! Early bird mail-away catalog. What did I know? Thank you, Mel Farney. I appreciate it. Look at me learning. No clue, just don't have it. That's the way it is. Joe's got everything, man. Well, it isn't Hot Wheels, bro. So, you know, or Matchbox. See, what do I know? Look at me, Joe. All right, there's Lando. Good deal on Lando. 10 doll hairs. Joseph Wiggins says 100 bucks on B. 100 bucks on B. 100 bucks on B on B. Alrighty. Alright, what can we fit in C and D there? Let's find you something here. Something here. Ooh, know what? Okay. Can you show what B is? Yeah, I had it out before. It's the catalog, and I guess it's for the early bird. Mel Farney just told us. So it's the early bird catalog. If you want me to take it out again, let me know. I don't know if I have a complete Wicked or Ramba by chance. No, I don't think so. That's Toby Black's normal question. All right. Here's some Empire Strikes Back tins. It's a set of 4 tins. They are from Empire Strikes Back. They are only available in England, and they do have a 1980 COO on them, so it says 1980 right there. And it is a 4 set. And the reason why I'm selling these on letter A is because I want to show you something awesome on letter C that I have not personally seen before, which I'm sure does come up, but I've just not seen it. And because I've seen a lot of these, you know, I've had sealed shipping boxes full of these, but I haven't seen the next thing I'm going to show you here, and it kind of relates to these, so that's why it fits in pretty good. These are really cool. They're little metal boxes. You can put stuff in them, earbuds or whatever. I know people use them for the iPhone earbuds. Somebody's like, oh, they fit the earbuds perfect. But this one, check it out. It's Luke Skywalker, and he is here to rescue you. It's got a couple little scratches on it, but I've never seen one of these giant ones before. It's definitely from the same line, you could tell. But it's... Check it out. Like, look at the size difference. It's like exactly the same, but the extra, extra, extra large. I put buds in mine, not for me. So there you go, Empire Strikes Back. I mean, if you want to put your compact in there and have Luke look at you lovingly, that is the tin for you. Nice big tin there. Starting at $1. Both those starting at $1. Anytime. Carter Diecast Snowspeeder? No, sir. Sorry. $10 on C before it even goes up. $10 on C on the Luke. That's a cool one, right? A at $8. $8. For an ESB 4-LOM card. I don't know. This is kind of, I've been blind picking. I do not see a 4-LOM there, bud. Maybe in another thing, but I'm kind of doing a thing here where I'm selling sealed mint on card IG-88s for $100 on, well, it's on a Return of the Jedi card, alright, fine. But still, IG's only at $100. That's an IG-88. It is a fully sealed mint on card. It is just missing the pop. If you're looking for something to display, it's got a really nice bubble. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing. Somebody just took the pop for the 9mm offer or something like that. That's all it is. But it's fully sealed. And here, I'll toss it in the star case so you can see it. The display is nice. That's what this sale is. It's the display's nice sale. But I don't know, if a cut card where it's just the bubble is worth like what, $150 on an IG-88? It's weird that this is worth less when you can just cut that bubble if you want. Yes, the paper is at $100. The paper is at $100. IG-88 is at $100 also. 100. I think it is. I'm showing you the paper bid. IG88 was at $100. Yeah, Patrick Koss is in the lead on IG88 at $100. C at $15. Jason McKee, what up, buddy? $15 on C, $15 on C. On that awesome Luke tin, we got no bids on A. No bids on the 4 tins. A, they're in good condition. Those tins are usually like $5 each. I think they sell them for $5 each at the store, and they sell all the time. 105 on D. Daniel Neal takes over on IG88. Can't go wrong. I mean, look at it. It displays really, really nice. You'd never know in a million years unless you really get up to it. A is at 8. I'm sorry, dear. A is at 8. What did I know? Joe Stutzo at 8. My bad, Joe. Jason McKee, $10 on A. $10 on A and 15 on C for Jason McKee. All right, we're going to call that catalog again, so if anybody wants it, it's at $100, and it's selling right now. It's the early bird catalog. Thank you, Mel Farney, for teaching us all what it was. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, you never know what you're going to find in the bottom of one of my bins, like an early bird catalog. Joe Stutzo, $12 on A. $12 on A for the Stutzo. $12 on A. B is sold. There it goes. B is sold. Patrick Koss takes back over on the IG88 at 110. 110. Lynette Snow just got home. Don't worry, you didn't miss that much. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, letter B is sold. Charge me $120 and give Neil Kane a $20 credit for something. You're a sweetheart, but I have no idea what that means. You won fair and square, Joe. Give me presents, not other people, Joe. No, I'm just... I'm just kidding, man. I thought it would be funny at the time. At the time, I thought it would be funny. How about a cloud car? Got good stickers. Ain't much to a cloud car. It's got both the canopies. Canopies stick up good. Good cloud car. Let's pop out the landing gear. I'm giving him $20 for something. Charge it to me. Okay. I don't know what that means. Daniel Neal, work it out with him and then tell me later. Or Daniel Kane, I'm sorry. Neil Kane. Oh my God. So many people. All right, here we go. Starting off at $1, letter B. $1 on that cloud car. $1. $1 holla on a cloud car. On a cloud car. I'm giving him $20. I got you. Just in case no one knows, when you put the volume down on your auction, we get subtitles of what you're saying. So anyone's working or they're busy, they can still take part. Never realized this until today. Hey, that's cool, dude. That's very cool. If you mute me, you can hear only subtitles. You can read me. Okay, I got you. Andrea, can you do all that stuff on the dock? Thanks, Joseph Wiggins. Very nice of you. All right, cloud car, $20. Mel Farney, $20 on the cloud car. $20 on the cloud car. Yeah, I don't know, Joe. You gotta explain it slow to me, man. Jason McKee, $14. $14. See, Andrea knows you're a sweetheart. That's just because she knows it's one less orange airplane she has to buy from you. Jason McKee, $14 on A, $14 on A. We've got 14 on the tins, the 4 tins there. We've got $15 on the big tin, and Jason McKee's on the lead on all the tins. And the cloud car is at $20 with Mel Farney. Mel Farney has a cloud car at $20. There you go, Mel. Mel Farney at $20 on the cloud car, $20. Let's call that IG88, I guess. We're going to call an IG88 with a sealed bubble for $110 to Patrick Cost. Just so you're aware, I'm going to show you one more time, just because it's an IG88. You know, like a $400 card if it's not missing the pop. And the pop's just shaved, but maybe I'm wrong. But we're going to sell it for $110 right now. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Patrick Cost sold at $110. Steal of a deal on that IG88. Whoa, Daniel Neal says, hold the phone. I just found out about that. $100 IG88. $115. Daniel Neal in the lead. Joe Stutzo says, 15 Dalhaz on A. Joe Stutzo wants the little tin, and Jason McKee wants all the tins. Patrick Cost comes on back at 117. 117 on D. 117 on D. Jarvis Lacera joining us from YouTube. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Daniel Neal says 120 on IG88. Shout out to the YouTubes and the Twitch. We have 4 viewers on YouTube currently and 2 viewers on Twitch currently. How fun is that? We have 48 viewers right now this second on the Imperial Commissary, the best place in the world for vintage Star Wars toys, period. Daniel Neal says 120, 120. We got him going back and forth. Patrick Cost got in there at 117. We got Daniel Neal at 120, 120. Letter D. This cloud car is going to be the steal of the day at $20. It's in beautiful shape. Got all the stickers. Holds nice. The canopies hold nice too. $20. Mel Farney in the lead on that lovely cloud car at $20. I'm viewing from MySpace. Nice, man. I like me some Tom. Plus, I did like the fact that you could put music on your MySpace page. I was a fan of that. Hey, John Rokita. How you doing, brother? How you been, man? Stop by to say hello, Mr. Havens and Andrea. Been super busy. Hope all is well. Yeah, brother. Livin. Living the dream. Alrighty, we're going to call that IG88, folks. Nope. Patrick Cost 125 on IG88. 125. What can I call? Let's call the tins. Let's find out what the tins are at. A is at $15 with Joe Stutzo. And we've got, I think, $15 on the other one, C. Yeah, C is at $15 with Jason McKee. That lovely big Luke one. I've never seen that Luke one. Going once, going twice, going thrice on the tins. Sold. Busy with the Who Studio and lots of traveling. That's the name of the game, brother. If you ain't hustling, you're dying. That's the rules. All right, tins are sold. Tins sold. All right, the tins are sold. Congratulations to Jason McKee that got the big old loop there. And congratulations to Joe Stutzo. That goes to a remote control R2D2. And it's not supposed to be here, but it is. I double-eyed the tins. Tins. Sold. Alrighty, how about a Return of the Jedi paperwork? This one's a little bit crumply, but there it is. Behold. Return of the Jedi collection paperwork. Why is IG so cheap? Just missing the pop, man. It's got a shaved pop. It is super cheap. Has a shaved pop. The bubble is not open. It is fully sealed, and the bubble is really nice. But that's what I'm saying. You can't tell if it's on display. It's just got a shaved pop. But that's why IG88 is so cheap. D is at 120, 120 on IG, 120 on IG88. Alrighty, folks, we're going to call IG88, so if you want to get in on that, it's a steal of a deal. If not, I am calling it for $120. $120 to, was it Daniel Neal? Daniel Neal, $120, there it is. Scott D. Fife, what up, Fife? Scott D. Pfeiffer says 130, 130. IG88 it's a really good figure, and it's fully sealed. Like, honestly, not to be that guy, but everybody knows if I were to just take scissors and cut this there and there, that'd be worth $175 anywhere, because it's a fully sealed, brand new IG88. So I don't know why it's so much cheaper with more card. Where it displays like that, and you can't even tell as it spins around, you know, unless you're looking for it. I miss Patrick Cost. I am so sorry, man. Patrick, I'm sorry, buddy. I did miss you. Where are you? There you are. Patrick Cost, 125. You're absolutely right. Scott D5, yep, he's in the lead now. Thank you, Daniel Neal. Always tell me. Because I don't remember everything. Ever. Let's see here. What do we have here? No. Yeah. All right, we're going to do a nice Luke Hoth. Thank you, Patrick Cross. 135, Patrick Cross is at 135. Lynette Snow, I'm sorry, but Patrick beat you to it at 135. Patrick's in the lead at 135. Very nice Luke Hoth here. Very, very nice, actually. It's not letting me. There you go. Very nice, Luke Hoth. And he will be letter C. We got some cloud car crashing issues. Mel Farney, congratulations. You got the world's cheapest cloud car in 2023. 20 bucks. Sold, buddy. I don't know. Everybody was looking past the cloud car. 20 bucks. There you go. Mel Farney, it's all yours, bud. All right. And this will be letter C. The nice Luke Hoth complete is letter C. First of all, you hold your blaster. And then let's figure out your weird stance. Letter C. Alrighty. Thank you. 140, Scott Pfeiffer. Do you have more mocks tonight? Andrea Havens, the cloud card. Did I screw it up? Oh, Chitwood had it at 25. Well, fine, Chitwood, you get it at 25. The world's second cheapest cloud card. So, unless I screwed up and Mel Farney didn't notice. Sorry. $18 on Luke Hoth and Natalie Keating in the lead on Luke Hoth there. We got Luke Hoth at 18 bucks. D is at 140. I was just tired of the cloud card falling off the table, so I wanted to switch it up. Not bad, everybody. This is a good one. You'll see. Yoda. This is a really clean Yoda puppet. Still works. Yeah. Keeper of Star Wars, find you will not. There you go. He's got really good hair, looking good. More than 900 years old. You reach look as good. You will not. All right, there you go. The Yoda puppet, vintage Yoda puppet. There you go. In really great condition. Check him out. Very clean. Well, you saw him. I showed you. But even his outfit's really nice. Really, really good condition. Very clean. Letter B, the Yoda puppet. There you go. I love that Yoda puppet. I have one of those. There you go. He's super fun, man. Holy moly. We got $18 on Luke. $18 on Luke. I don't think we have any bids on that paperwork. So that's the way paperwork is. Some is worth $1 million. Some is worth no money at all. Joe Stutzo. Joe Stutzo, I think, is in lead on A, the paperwork. No, we sold the tins. That was the tins. There are no bids on A. If anybody wants that A, it would cost you $1 right now. Patrick Cost is out on D. Those Yodas look grand on top of a Christmas tree. Sure enough. Perfect Christmas tree topper right there, Yoda. Yeah. Good call, brother, for sure. Vincent Vega, what up, brother? How you doing, man? This is Vincent Vega. Vincent Vega, $10 on B on the Yoda puppet there. Beautiful condition, Yoda puppet. We got $10. Mel Farney, $2 on A there. Mel Farney's in the lead on A at $2. Vincent Vega in the lead on B at $10. $10 for a vintage Yoda puppet. It is, the COO is 1981. Made in Hong Kong. So right on his neck there. Letter B, $10, $10, $15. Letter B, $15 on letter B. $20 on B, Natalie Keating. I think we are done on the IG88 here. Scott D. Pfeiffer at 140 on IG88. We're going to call IG88 at $140. Going once, still a killer deal. Going twice, going thrice. Sold on IG88. We're going to get another mock out here. Next. IG sold. Andrea, when you update the posts with all the prices and everything, people are going to freak out when they read the prices of these things. Because they're going to be like, IG88, mint on card, $140. All right, next up, we got to close the eyes. You ready? It's the only fair way to play. Ooh, acrylic. Let's do this one. Ooh, graded. Ooh, graded 12-back. That's a monster. Is it a 12-back? Darth Vader. All right, let's get down there. Whoa. All right. There you go. All right, this lovely 12-back Darth Vader is graded AFA 50. The card got an 80, the figure got an 80, but the bubble got a 40, and I'll tell you why. It's got a little bit of squish to it, and there is the world's tiniest hairline crack there, right at the top. You can see it right there. It doesn't transfer to the front of the bubble. Bubble's got a couple dings, stuff like that, but the card is ridiculously perfectly nice. It is AFA graded, so you know they're very, very tough on anything with a cracked bubble. It has extremely high subgrades. And it looks absolutely stellar and perfect like this, or from the back. It is a perfect 12-back, except for the fact that it has the world's tiniest hairline crack at the very top of Vader's head. So it got creamed on the subgrade there. So the card got an 80 grade. The bubble got a 40 grade. That's what those things mean down there if you don't know. And the figure got an 80 grade. So 80 plus 80 plus 40 divided by 3 obviously equals 50. And that's how the grading system works. So anyway, 12-back Vader, high subgrades, looks like that The back looks like that. And I'm going to say starting at $1 with no reserve, this will sell right here. And judging on how much this takes in when it sells is whether the rest of the stuff over here will sell. So there you go, 12-back Vader, 12-back B Darth Vader, Kenner Star Wars, with a card grade of 80, a bubble grade of 40, and a figure grade of 80. Only a little tiny hairline crack on the top of that bubble. It is a 12-back Darth Vader, AFA graded, starting at $1. All right, B is at $15. Oh, the Vader bids are starting to come in and moving my spinner thing. B is at $15. B is at $20. B is at $25. $25 on that Yoda pup. Still a steal of a deal. B is at 30. Mel Farney, 28.30. The mean average. A, B, or C, it's 12-back B. D is at $100. Vader, $100. $100. $125. Nobody listens. Starting at $1. I hear you. It's too nice of a card. It is a 12-back Darth Vader, and it is definitely a mint on card, and it is definitely a graded 12-back Darth Vader. With really, really high subgrades. It's ridiculous. Yoda does not have a box, but he's only currently at $30, so he's like a third of market price without the box. Natalie Keating, I'm sorry. B at $35 on B. $35 on B. Does Yoda have his box? No. Marcus Ang, $225 on Vader. $250 on Vader. Lynette Snow. This is a 12-back Vader, folks. No fooling. Definitely go check it out. Card grade is 80. Bubble grade is 40. Figure grade is 80. 80, 40, 80. We got $250. I'm sorry, I'm not reading bids of $2 currently, just because my voice is hoarse enough. But if Vader sells for $250, I'm shutting off the TV and putting everything on eBay. So we're at $260. There we go, Brian Campbell. Thank you, sir. $260. But yeah, I try to move up the bid by $5 or $10 or something. $1 right now at $250 on a 12-back Vader that's graded, no matter what the grade is too many times I gotta talk. Michael Clapper, $300. Thank you very much. Rick Watson, $300. But Michael Clapper beat you to it, buddy. $300 on Vader. That is a 12-back Vader. I am going to continue to show it to you because it looks stellar. The card has an 80 grade. The figure has an 80 grade. And the only problem with the whole thing is that hardly visible hairline crack. Let's get it in there so you can really see. But I mean, this Vader is unbelievable. But here, even look, no cracks, no nothing. Just that little teeny tiny hairline crack right there above his helmet. And that happens a lot. This is still a graded Darth Vader. I'm trying to get a good view here. That's not working. Oh, there you go. You can see the crack. See it? It's literally half of the top bubble, just half that line right there. That's just a dent. That's the only crack. Half of that top bubble piece. That's it. We have a 50 grade already, so he would be an upgrade. Nice. But he's beautiful. It's just the littlest, teeniest, tiniest crack right there. Is he frosty? You know what? His face is a bit frosty, but let me give you a frosty tip, and people may hate me for selling the secret for free. But just put it in the sunshine for 15 minutes, and that'll come right off. Frosting goes right away in the sunshine. It's just a matter of air escaping the bubble, and once it's the tiniest bit sunshine warm, it'll take it out, so don't worry about it. If you would like me to, just feel free to write me, and I'll do it for you before I send it. It'll take 5 minutes of my life. But his face does have a touch of frost, but you can get that right off. You heard it here, 10th or whatever. But that's really easy. But I don't mess with stuff. You guys know that. I just leave it alone. D is at 350. Lynette Snow, 350. Kirk Ward at 360. Mel Farney, $40 on B. 40 bucks on B. Nice. This auction is my favorite. Anyone else refer to their collection as better than Biederman on cards? Better than Bieder, you got it. 375. Michael Clapper, 375. 375. Kirk Ward, 380. Remember, this is a 12-back B Darth Vader. It is AFA graded. And the only thing wrong with it is the tiniest little crack. Like, literally, here, let me grab a different mint on card so I can show you on something without a case. Because I obviously can't get it out because it's graded. But literally, the crack on Darth Vader, I'm going to show you. Because I think the grade is extremely unfair. Here. The crack on Vader is literally from here to here. It's less than an inch. That's it. Like, there's no crack here. There's no crack anywhere else. The crack on Vader is literally from here to here. And they gave that bubble a 40 grade, which is not cool, but whatever. You're going to get a killer deal. Look, yeah, there you go, Don Riggin. I have a Vader with a worse bubble, and it got a 60. That I think should have went higher. There you go. Yeah, it's terrible. It's a excuse me, less than half an inch crack on that Darth Vader, and it ruined the grade. I mean, it's got an 80 grade on the card and an 80 grade on the Vader. It's a beauty. So if you're looking for an absolutely beautiful Darth Vader to get just for dirt cheap, this is the one. Because currently it's at $400, and it is a 12-back B Darth Vader. And look, it's beautiful 12-back. It's 12-back B, so it still mentions the double telescoping lightsaber. Bust it open and regrade. If you want to, you can bust it open and regrade. If you would like me to bust it open and regrade, it's not mine. It is mine. But I mean, it was just in the warehouse, man. It's one that it probably broke on the way there or something. You know, and then they just graded it. But I mean, that's a half an inch bubble crack, maybe. It's nothing. I mean, nothing can be removed, and it looks like, look at it. Like, here, hold on. Hold on, Yoda. Look at that. I mean, even like this, it looks perfect. Look. Insane, right? Look. It's like really, really nice. Card is at an 80, bubbles at a 40, figure is at an 80. But anyway, that's grading for you. Where are we at on them? We're at $400 on a 12-back Darth Vader. What do you folks think? It's cheap. How much is a 12-back Darth Vader in real life? $1 million? D, $10. The card looks fantastic. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, if you figure if that bubble didn't have the crack in it, the bubble would get 75 or something. So this is a minimum of a 75 Vader if it didn't have a half-inch crack. But it does have a half-inch crack, so somebody's going to get a killer deal. But if you look on eBay, don't look on eBay. An AFA 75 Vader is $3,000. So you're getting a killer deal already. I'll tell you that much. 12-back B Darth Vader, $24.99, ungraded. With a squished bubble. Holy moly. Here, folks, look at this one. You ready? Look. So this Vader right here, ungraded, in way worse condition. Obviously, way worse condition. Look at that. Way worse. Here you go. You ready? The big reveal. So that's the kind of deal this is right now. It is definitely better than this one. It is definitely AFA graded. It's a good deal. It is a good deal at $500 even. It's at $500. It's a steal. $500. I have a near perfect 12-back set, and I won't waste the money getting them graded. Yeah, man, I mean, if they're perfect and you can get the grade, then go for it if you want. But, I mean, honestly, an acrylic case is just as nice. I do like grading because if you pass away or something, it's easy for people that don't know about Star Wars to sell them on eBay or whatever. But we're gonna fix that particular issue by January 5th. I have lots of plans, folks. I have lots of plans. Stick with me. You're gonna be holy moly, because the IC is just the tiniest tip of the iceberg you see so far. It's about to grow like wildfire. So hang out. You're gonna love what's coming. What's his overall grade again? He is a 50, very good 50 VG. It is the card grade is 80, the bubble grade is 40, and the figure grade is 80. And obviously 80 plus 80 plus 40 equals, divided by 3 equals 50. Because that's how math works. Michael Clapper, 525 Michael Clapper. William Tashina knows this is worth about $2,000, the way it is. And he's like, 525, 6. So, Will, I appreciate it, man. You're saving my voice, brother. All right, let's get back to Yoda and the catalog and all that fun stuff. Let's sell the rest of the stuff on this listing here. Letter A is... letter B, I believe, is at $30 only. $30. No, Mel Farney. $35 on B. Natalie Keating. $36. Mel Farney. $40 on B. Mel Farney. All right, so B is at 40 with Mel Farney. Let's see what A is at. A is at, I think, $2 or something. Not as valuable a piece of paper as the other one. A is at $2 with Mel Farney. Mel Farney's a big winner right now. And then how much is Luke at? A, B, C. A, B, C. I don't think anybody... Has anybody bid on the Luke? I know it's just a Luke, but he's in really nice condition. Andrea, do you have a bid on the Luke? You said no. Lucas C. Oh, it's at 18? Okay, cool. What's up with Vader? Only issue is a crack at the top of the bubble, about a half an inch long, less than a half an inch long. It only goes half of the bubble. You can see it right there. And it's just from the top right there to there. That's it. It is not all the way to the back. It's a very, very tiny crack. It is completely not noticeable from here. It is completely not noticeable from here. It is completely not noticeable from here. And it's a beautiful card. And a beautiful figure, but I don't know. Little teeny tiny crack. Got it creamed on the grade. Feel free to crack it out and regrade it. I guarantee you'll get a better grade. I'd actually be interested. If you do crack it out and regrade it, let's say you crack it out and send it back in, or send it into CAS or whatever, I will guarantee... No, I won't guarantee, because I don't care. It's selling so unbelievably cheap anyway, it doesn't matter. But all you got to do is, like, crack it out. And I mean, I can crack it out for you. It's super simple to crack open an AFA case or a CAS case. Just put in a butter knife and twist. It'll break the bottom of the acrylic and you can slide it right out. But I guarantee you, if you send this in, I guarantee you, throw it in a book so it flattens it out again, because it was obviously flat when it was first graded. Or else it wouldn't have got an 80 on the card. But just send it in, and I will bet you, I'm not going to guarantee, but if I was a betting man, I would bet this would pull a 70 all day long. But try it out, you know. If it doesn't pull a 70, I don't know, I'll give you $5 back or something. No, I won't. It's so cheap. If it pulls a 50, if it pulls a 40, it's still worth more than $665 where it's at right now. It's a 12-back B Darth Vader. 12-back B Darth Vader. See, is at $18. Brian Campbell. We got a bunch of bidders on the Darth Vader. Jason Smith. Is that Jason Smith? Jason Smith from England? What up, dude? Or are you different, Jason Smith? Jason Smith is vintage Star Wars. Vintage Star Wars thing. The grade, it is a 50, but it has very high subgrades. It has the card grade of an 80. It has the bubble grade of a 40, and it has the figure grade of an 80, which comes out to a 50 somehow. And the only reason why is because of less than a half-inch crack above his head. That's it. There are no other cracks on the bubble. There's no other damage to the card. That's it. Just got creamed on the grades. That's what this one is. If it's graded here, it got creamed on the grades. If it's in a whatchamacallit, it got whatchamacallit. It's the American Jason Smith. What's up, Jason Smith from America? How you doing? But no, like, honestly, butter knife crack, you send this to CAS, there ain't no way it doesn't pull a 70. 75 maybe. It's the littlest crack. It's not even like a full crack. But I don't know, I guess it's definitely there. It's definitely cracked, and the bubble does have a bit of squishing. Right there, there's a bit of squishing to the bubble. But I mean, shoot, go look at the one that's $3,000 on eBay right now. It's like destroyed, and it's $3,000. This one's at $685 currently, and it has massively high subgrades. All right, we're going to call the Luke, we're going to call the Yoda, and we're going to call the catalog. Going once, twice, 3 times on Luke, Yoda, and catalog. Sold. Vader is still running because it's still getting bid. 680, 685. Ohio! Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh. Why did I ever leave Ohio? ABC. ABC are so. Go Bengals. Go Bengals. Selling stuff cheap. Going cheap. Blowing it out. Whatever you need. You asked for it, you got it. That is not just a Toyota commercial anymore. That is an IC commercial. You asked for it, you got it. IC. All right. Well, let's do this. What do you say, kids? I think if I do this, and I put this, let's do, you know what? Let's just do this one, put it on top. A prune face. A prune face. A loose Stormy. We'll do another loose in a minute. It looks like the problem with this prune, tiny little dent in the bubble right there. Nothing big. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing. His problem, it looks like a tab tear right here. Oh, tab tear right there. But once again, looks great from the front. There it is unpunched. A little bit of roughness up top, but luckily that's where every single case covers. So there's no way for you to tell. It does have the pop. Loose Stormy, no cape necessary. What do you want? A Hoth Stormtrooper, Joe? Alright, we're going to do this so you can still see Vader's a 12 back, and that way you can see that prune face is a 77 back. So only put 2 up. And we'll let them go like that so you can still see the two backs of the cards. Vader at $6.95. Jason Smith, $6.95. Brian Campbell's right there at $6.90. This is still an unbelievably good deal on a 12-back B Darth Vader. Fully sealed, mint on card. Fully sealed. Well, not fully sealed. It does have the crack at the top of the bubble. I'm sorry, I was just talking. The prune face is fully sealed. But yeah, it's still a 12-back V Vader, and it is graded. So you know it definitely, the figure cannot be removed. $20 on the prune. $20 on the prune. We got Vader at $6.95 on Vader. Stutzo, let me know if you just want to, what is it, whatchamacallit? Is it a snow trooper you want with no cape? Just a nice snow trooper? Mel Farney starts us off on the prune face at $20. $20. It's mint on card, sealed mint on card, comes with a star case. And this is one of the star cases that still has the tab on it. So there you go. Hang on. Joe, if that's all you need, man, here, I'll just find you one, dude. Hey, babe, can you just write Snow Trooper on Joe Stutzo? And just write no charge. He gets it for free because he's nice and always watches the auctions. Joe, I'll just give you one, buddy. No charge. $20 on the prune. Snow Trooper. Uh-oh, dog duties. Dog duty. Hey, Mike, you have a Walrus Man? I do have the Walrus Man, man. But I need more than $20 on the prune face before I can sell the Walrus Man. Oh, no worries, Joe. There's one thing I got. It's naked snow troopers. Any Ewoks? You know what? I didn't have any Ewoks. I don't have a single Ewok here for carded. Not one. I got a Leia Endor. That's about as close as I got. I got more 12 backs, but I'd like this one to keep going, to be honest. We're only at $6.95 on Darth Vader. $6.95. That is a 12-back Darth Vader that looks like that at $695. I got a 12-back Leia, but it's got a shaved pop, but it looks beautiful. It looks even nicer than it looks perfect, actually. The 12-back Leia looks perfect from the front. From the front. Look. Emma Flowers are still standing. Look at her. Look at how nice. Beautiful. Stunning. Stunningly, unbelievably beautiful Leia. And then you go like this. Oh, what? But yeah, it's a stunner. So if you don't care about the pop, like, it's a stunner. If you don't care about the pop. But that Leia is top shelf. It's even unpunched. Any near mint Bespin guards? I'm not putting up loose right now. I'm working on this prune face that's currently at $30, $35, $40. Now Leia's not for sale currently. To be honest, folks, I mean, I don't mean to be that guy, but this is a 12-bag Vader, even with the cracked bubble. If it doesn't get to like $800, you're not seeing another 12-back tonight. And the reason why is because that's like literally 1/3 of what one in worse condition costs right now. Ungraded in worse condition. You can look it up on eBay. Feel free to go look. 12-back B Darth Vader. Just go ahead and look. But I can't just toss them away for free. We got the IC auction house. I could put them up there. A at $65. Thank you very much, Daniel Neal. $65 on the prune. We got $65 on the prune. I am 1,000% sure I can fix the frost. If I can't fix the frost, I'll tell you what. If I can't fix the frost, I will give you $100 off. We're going to try to fix the frost right here on live TV. Just put a UV light on it. I don't think it'll work because it's not strong enough. But we'll let that run for a second and we'll see. But it'll come right off. I am 1,000% certain I can fix the frost. I'm 1,000% certain you can fix the frost, bro. Brian Campbell, $700. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Brian Campbell, $700. Yeah, I'm all about giving you guys killer deals. Don't worry. But I can't get creamed because there's other outlets. There are 27 IC groups. Brian Campbell, $700 on the Darth Vader. $700 on Vader. And that statement goes for anybody if you care about the frost. Frost is the easiest thing to fix in the world of vintage Star Wars anything. Like literally, I know everybody's like, oh, don't put it in the sun. But the thing is, it could be in the sun for 15 minutes. Can't be in the sun every day for years. I got a 12-back Luke, 12-back A Luke. That's like a $6,000 card. The problem with that one is somebody sat it in the sunshine for him. So it's pale. And he's yellow. But it's a 12-back A Luke. We got 705 on the Vader, Jason Smith. We got two guys fighting it out on the Vader. I'd love to get at least up to $800, guys, if you're thinking about it. It is a 12-back B Darth Vader. It does have really high subgrades. It hasn't started yet. Brian Campbell, 710. Ryan Gray, new bidder, 750. Thank you, sir. Ryan Gray, 750, new bidder. 760, Jason Smith. All we need two bidders, and then it'll get to somewhere reasonable. I mean, I want you guys to get awesome deals, but I mean, $800 is a steal of a deal. $900 is $1,000 is a steal of a deal on this card. $2,400 and it's destroyed. Go check eBay. Honestly, anybody that wants to, go check eBay. It is a 12-back B Darth Vader. That's how easy it is to Google or eBay and check. Vintage Star Wars, and make sure it's a real one, not a repro one for $100 or whatever. Jason Smith in the lead on Vader at 760. Yeah, it's actually starting to work. The little UV light is already starting to work. That would be awesome if I could take the frosting off right here on this live video. If not, I'll get it off as soon as the sunshine comes out. I mean, it's dark right now in Tennessee. Brian Campbell, 770. He's in the lead. Brian Campbell, 770. We're only at $65 on Prune Face there. Prune Face with a bit of a tab tear, but still $65 sealed mint on card. And I think Prune Face is one of the rarest, hardest figures. But nobody believes it yet. But you mark my words, 5 years from now, because he's got a proprietary cloak, he's got a proprietary blaster. And 5 years from now, Prune Face is going to be important. Somebody's going to do all the variants like they've done on everything else. And then all of a sudden, Prune Face is going to be like, psh. General Maydean started going crazy for a while. I don't know why. But he's got a bunch of variants too, and nobody ever looks at it. Evil Bay, as I call it. Yeah, it is Evil Bay, but it still doesn't change the fact that, you know, people look at it for pricing. So if you're looking at a damaged one on Evil Bay, it's $2,500 compared to a graded one here for $770. That's a no-brainer. That's basic math right there. Someone online once said it is a procedure to get frost-off sealed figures. There is an existing method. Yeah, no, it's super easy. You put it in, honestly, I put this in the sun for 15 minutes, it'll go away instantly. It's just a matter of, plus, since this has the tiniest crack in the top of the bubble, it's going to go away and that is going to vent too, so it's never going to happen again. That could have only happened when it was fully sealed and when it didn't have the crack on top. And that's the only way the frosting could have happened. But it's already coming off the top of his helmet with the LED light. So, I mean, I throw this in the sunshine, it's going to be fine. 15 minutes in the sun. But here, look, just with the, because I have a purple UV light, it's good for checking min on cards to make sure there's no touch-ups and stuff like that. But look at the very top of his head right there. Let me try to... Hold on one second, folks. See how it's already starting to come off the top of his head, the little bit of frosting there? And that's just from the UV light sitting on top of him. See the top of his head, top of his helmet, and right at his forehead kind of area? Oh, it's already starting to come off. And that's just the UV light sitting on it. I don't know why it works, but it works. But yes, definitely, if you got a little bit of frosting, please don't let that scare you away from anything ever. Frosting doesn't matter. It's 2-second fix. Well, 15-minute fix. All right, we're at 770 on Darth Vader. 770 on Darth Vader. If you guys can squeeze me in another 30 bucks, I'll keep putting up min on cards like that, 12 backs and stuff. I'll put up that Leia. But we gotta get it to, you know, 1/3 of the market price for the exact same card on Evil Day. I love giving the IC hookups, I do. But 1/3 of the price of the exact same card on Evil Day, and I'll start selling other 12 backs as well. All right, we're going to call the prune here. We're going to call the prune phase. Gotta find the thing. Prune at 65 or something like that. Going once, twice, 3 times on the prune phase. Prune phase sold. Let me know if you want to see the Vader anymore or anything about the Vader. Prune face is sold. Comes shipped in a star case. There you go. Congratulations on the prune. Alright. We are going to do... How about next up, a Black Bespin Guard on an ESB card. This one, the grade on Vader is a 50. The card is at an 80, the bubble is at a 40, and the figure is at an 80. The reason for the 50 grade is because the bubble got a 40 grade because there is a hairline crack at the top of the bubble. You can see it right there. It does not transfer to the front of the card. Vader looks really nice. He does have a bit of frosting on his face, which I will definitely make sure is off there before it gets to you, whomever it sells to, by letting it sit in the sun for 5 minutes. But, like, it's a really, really nice Darth Vader 12-back B min on card. The only problem with it is a little tiny crack, and it's super cheap. So, if that little tiny crack doesn't bother you that much, go with the super cheap Darth Vader. It is super cheap. You will not see a 12-back B Darth Vader for this price, even in worse condition, ungraded. Leia's a 12-back, buddy. 12-back Leia. Here we go. Black Bespin Guard 4-LOM offer. This is a cool one. This is a 47 back. This is another one. This is another one that it looks perfect from the front. Check it out. But that's what this entire sale is. I'll do another sale where it has some other stuff. Yeah, it's good Vader to get if you're starting 12 backs on a budget, for sure. But anyway, here you go. Look at this. 4-LOM offer, Black Bespin Guard. Great bubble. And as we know on this sale, we're looking for what's wrong with it. And what is wrong with it is it has a shaved pop. Now, when I say shaved pop, what I'm referencing is they took the pop off without making it visible at all from the front. So, as you can see, it's perfectly fine. But when you flip it over, they shaved off the pop to get the deal. So it has no proof of purchase. That's what pop means. But it's got a really nice bubble. And it is a black Bespin guard. And if you need a black Bespin guard and you're putting it on a shelf and you will literally never turn it around, who cares if it's missing that? You're going to save yourself a ton of money because it's missing that. So starting off at $1. Presentation on Vader is banging. Yeah, it's an AFA. It's clean, man. It's a steal right now. I'm going to have to bid to get that Leia. Don Riggin, bid it up to $800, man, and go resell it. I don't care. You know me. Go crack it out, send it in for grading, and get a higher grade, and then resell it. I don't care. But yeah, I'll put out the Leia for you. But we got to get Vader over $800, or I'm too scared to be putting up 12 backs, because that Vader is just it's worth, you know, $1,200, $1,300 blindfolded. It just is. $50 on the BBG. What does BBG mean? Oh, Black Bespin Guard. I'm like, what's BBG, man? $60 on the BBG. Someone with X-Acto knife skills took that pop off. You got it, dude. It's really nice. It's Empire Strikes Back Bespin Guard, and it looks stellar from the front. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. And the bubble's only got the tiniest bit of yellow. Let me know when you list the 12 backs I'm needing. Well, there you go. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I'm going to go on a 5-minute break. Chad, if you're around and want to watch, but you don't have to, dude. It's not really doing anything. I'm not selling the Vader till he gets to $800 anyway. Oh, Chad is around. Chad's going to come hang out with you all fine, folks. What do you think of that? Black Bespin Guard is at $65. Ryan Gray, $800. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I will be putting up other 12 backs tonight because of Ryan Gray. So thank you, sir. $800 on Darth Vader. Ryan Gray is in the lead. I will be back in 5 minutes, and Chad's going to hop in here. Several examples that look from mint on the front, but the pop is surgically removed. Yeah, man. I mean, like, it saves you like $1,000 on a card. Why not? Black Bespin Guard is at $75. All right, Vader's at $800, and give it another couple minutes, and you can call it if you want to or whatever. You can even put up other things on C. Anything from those is fine, or any of this. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. What do I care? Do whatever you want, Chad. You got it. Chad's gonna come and pick stuff. You tell him what to do.
What's up, guys? All right. The Jenga tower over here. All right, looks like 75. What is this on the Bespin Guard? That is a we got an Admiral Akbar. Hold up, let me take it out. Hey, what's up, Joe? There's a whole Jenga tower of carded figures here. Which one are you looking for? This will be going on letter C, Admiral Akbar. Oh, look. This one does have a crack in the bubble. I see it. I just saw it right here. See if I can show it better. Oh, man. It's right here. Where's that paper? There, can you guys see that? Yeah, so there's a crack in the bubble right here. Yep. Stick a piece of paper in the crack. Oh. I'll let Mike stick a piece of paper in the crack. I'm not going to stick a piece of paper in there. You could do that, dude. Let's get this on C. You can stay. Alright, let's see where we're at, guys. So it looks like the Bespin guard is still at 75. Vader's still at 8. And we have 20 bucks on Admiral Akbar, letter C. Alright, I guess we're going to call... see if I have something small I can put up before I call the Vader. How about a Chewie? A loose Chewie with his blaster. Uh-oh. Hold on. I almost knocked over Admiral Akbar. There we go. Alright, back to Chewie. That will be letter B. Here, let's get rid of these stands. There you go. Chewie's on B. All right, we got 40 on C, which is Admiral Akbar. We got 805 on Vader, letter D. And we have 75 on A, the Bespin security guard. And $5 on B. All right, let's call Vader and the Bespin security guard. Where's the remote? Oh, Vader's back up. Vader's up to 805. That's right. So we're gonna call the Bespin security guard then, because Vader's still active. $10 on B. So the Bespin security guard's still at 75. So we'll call him. Calling sold on the Bespin security guard. There it is. All right, that guy's sold. $12 on B, which is the Chewbacca, the loose Chewbacca, and then C is at 40 for the Admiral Akbar. You're welcome, Joel. Oh, knocked over Chewie. Looks like Mike's back, guys. I'm afraid to touch the tower Jenga. The Jenga tower of figures, so.
Jenga tower of death.
So you were saying put a piece of paper in the bubble?
Yeah, here, I'll show you.
All right.
It just makes it easier to see on camera. So you just take a piece of paper.
Oh, just to slip the corner in. Okay.
See it?
Yeah.
And then they can see where the crack is.
Okay.
Super easy.
Yeah.
That's all.
I was like folding up one and was trying to shove it in there.
No, you're fine. No, you're good. Was that A?
No, I think
Or
that was
C?
C, yeah. And that's the staircase for it.
Thanks, brother.
You're welcome. Have fun, guys.
Thank you, Chad. Always helpful. Keep it running while I go on breaks there. He's also starting to do whatnot, so keep an eyeball out for that, but it did not work last time. But we did it all wrong because we didn't know what we were doing, so we'll get there eventually. C is at 42, C is at 50, C is at 55. It looks like Vader's at 805 with Brian Campbell. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give one last shout out on that Darth Vader. That is a 12-back B Darth Vader. Once again, its grades are card 80, bubble 40, figure 80. It is a 12-back B. It is a beauty. We're going to call it. Chad sold the lay while you're gone. $5. All right, guys. Going once. Darth Vader for $805. 12-back AFA graded Darth Vader.
Was I not supposed to sell the Leia?
Going twice. Going thrice. Sold Darth Vader 12-back for $805 to Brian Campbell. Congratulations. It's a steal of a deal. Go check it out on eBay. That is one to write home about for sure. When you left on break, I was telling you how missing pops don't bother me. Pop is missing on the graded vinyl cave. Oh yeah, whatever, dude. Man, well, with something like a Vinyl Cape Jawa, that's just whatever, because that's totally awesome. It's Vinyl Cape Jawa, bro. It's a whole different monster. All right, kids. What do you want? Everybody wants the Leia. I want the Leia. I want the Leia. Fine, we'll put up the Leia. Ridiculously beautiful from the front. 12 back. This is a 12 back C, Princess Leia Organa. The card got a 50 grade, which I think is unfair. The bubble got an 80 grade, and the figure got an 80 grade. You looking at that one?
Yeah, I want to see this Leia everyone's talking about.
It's nice.
Nice, that is nice.
Yeah, it's like perfect. It's like absolutely perfect from the front. It is missing the pop, but it's perfect. It's perfect from the front. The pop is shaven beautifully, like perfectly shaved off. Need you to get that frost off the front. You got it, Brian. Don't worry about it, buddy. Done and done. Andrea, can you just remind me to get the frost off that Vader? But that's it. Like, there is no holes. There is no ripping or anything on the front. It is perfectly surgically removed. And it is a darn tragedy, because that would be an 85 all day long if it didn't have that missing pop. Instead, it is only a 50, but the subgrades are extremely high. Bubble got an 80, and the figure got an 80. So look at that beautiful bubble. Look at that beautiful figure. And this is all anybody will ever see sitting on your shelf. So if you're looking to save about $1,000 or $2,000 on a 12-back Leia, go ahead right now. This is what, $3,500 card if that was a straight 80s? So get in on that. It's cheap because it's starting at $1, because I'm insane. Letter D, the beautiful Princess Leia. You got it, Brian. The subgrades of Leia, dear, are C50, B80, figure 80. So C50, B80, F80. It's a beauty. Got $300 starting off on Leia. Toby Black, Kirk Ward says 310. 310 on a 12-back Leia. That's a 12-back C Leia. She's a beauty. What other loose figs you got? What's Chewbacca at? Chewbacca's only at $13. I guess we'll sell it. Going once. Well, $13 on Chewbacca. Isn't a bowcaster like $20 or $15? Or am I insane? I don't know. When I go to post $1 on Leia, Toby Black had to ruin it. Any bids on Chewie? Yes, sir. Chewie is at $13 total. Leia at 310, 400 on Leia. We got 500 right away on Leia. Leia's at $500. She's absolutely stunning. Stunning Leia from the front. She's beautiful. Just a shaved pop. But yeah, she's really, really, really nice. Just look at it. I mean, it's... Let me see if maybe I can get the glare gone with that. Wait till she comes around again. She's... Because it's tough to tell not in person, but I'm shooting you straight. Look at it. It's like... really nice. Leia at 550. Kirk Ward, Brian Campbell 550. 600, 600. Paul Grant. Hey, what's up, Paul? From the Land Down Under. Paul Grant's in the lead on Leia at $600, 650 rather. Oh no, Kirk Ward takes over at 650. And then we got Joel Council hops right in at $700. Leia's at $7. $700 on Leia. That is a 12-back C Princess Leia. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from the front. Shaved pop on the back. But just really, really nice. Making me feel good, everyone, on my $800 versus 12-back Leia with the torso yellow. Torso yellow is tough, man. But still, man, a 12-back Leia at $800 is dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. This one, I mean, just look at it. I mean, right now it is so cheap. It's at $700. $710. Kirk Ward in the lead. $710. We got $750. Joel Council. But yeah, it's still so unbelievably cheap. It's a 12-back Leia. Go look it up on eBay. Go look it up anywhere. Look at Star Wars Tracker. This is a 12-back C Princess Leia. Subgrades are 80 on the bubble and 80 on the figure. And then the card just got creamed. And the reason why is because of that missing pop. but it's shaved. At least they had the presence of mind to do so. It's a shaved pop, so it looks perfect from the front. Literally perfect. Paul Grant, $800. 760. Kirk Ward, not enough. Paul Grant's in the lead at 8. Kirk Ward says 805. 805, Kirk Ward. Yalea has to go for over 1,200 or else it'll be highway robbery if it doesn't. I agree with you, man, but I'm just waiting and calling the bids and hoping I don't have to cry about it. Joel Council, 850 on Leia, 850 on Leia. 850. Kirk Ward, 855. Kirk Ward. Ugh. All right, let's call Chewbacca there. The mighty Chewbacca is at what? He's super cheap. I know we got a beautiful lay up there, and it's blinding everyone so they don't see the Chewbacca. But Chewbacca's at $13 for a really nice, complete Chewbacca. Thanks, Dion. I appreciate it, brother. Vader going once, going twice. Or no, I'm lying. It's not Vader. Chewbacca at $13. Going once. Very nice Chewbacca. Loose Chewbacca. Going once, going twice, going thrice. The mighty Chewbacca is sold. We're going to sell the Admiral Akbar next as soon as Chewbacca's done. D at $900. Paul Grant. Sold. Chew. Paul Grant, $900. Kirk Ward, $905. That's funny. It's like Paul Grant, $900, $700. Kirk Ward, $705. Paul Grant, $800. Kirk Ward, $805. We got Paul Grant, Joel Council, and Kirk Ward going toe-to-toe on this ridiculously nice Leia. She's just so pretty. And then we're going to get rid of the mighty Chewbacca here. And she's still at a steal of a deal. $905 with Kirk Ward. Ben Chandler says $57 on the mighty Admiral. Admiral Akbar. Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. My bubble cannot repel firepower of that magnitude. Paul Grant, $950, $950. Paul Grant on that lovely Leia meter maid. What a beautiful bubble. You look so nice from the front. All right, Paul Grant, $950, $950. Paul Grant in the lead. We got $57 on Admiral Akbar. Let's put up something else for you, folks. What do you want? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Well, the Rebel Soldier's going up next. Endor Rebel Soldier, another shaved pop, powerful Power Ranger. A ridiculously beautiful, perfect condition Rebel Commando with a shaved pop. $65 Lyle Jones. What up, dude? How you doing, man? Lyle Jones is running in between airplanes right now, bidding on a Admiral Akbar. Admiral Akbar, $65 with Lyle Jones. All right. Endor Rebel Commando. No cracks. The tiniest dent in the bottom of the bubble, but you can't really see it. I can only feel it right there. Really, really nice Kenner Rebel Commando. Kirk Ward, $955. Kirk Ward, $955 on Leia. Oh, somebody make the jump on Leia to $1,000. That's still really cheap. Hotel in Phoenix tonight. Man, you living the life, brother. Living the life. Hotel in Phoenix. All right, that'll be letter... You know what? Let me do this. That'll be letter A. And I'm going to pull this over here so we can see the shaved pop. Ah. There you go. We're going to call Admiral Akbar and get him out of the way here. So Admiral Akbar is at, $65. $65 on Admiral Akbar. Edward said about his bubble. Ultra Quack! Ultra Quack! 955 on Leia. Kirk Ward in the lead on that beautiful 12-back C Leia. Her grade is 50 on the card, 80 on the bubble. Figure has an 80. Michael Keating says $66, $69. Lyle Jones on Admiral Akbar. We got no bids on the, Endor Rebel Soldier. I didn't even tell you what bag it was. Probably 65 back, maybe 77. I'll let you know when it spins. 65 back, Rebel Soldier. No cracks, fully sealed bubble, just a shaved pop, just like Leia there. We got 950, 955 on Leia. Kirk Ward, look at that beautiful Leia. She's at 955. I'm going to show her to you a couple more times before we sell her here, just because I think she's worth more. A lot more. I want to give you a killer deal. I just don't want to cry about it. That's the thing. $5, Buster. $5 on A. Dion Noakes. Natalie Keating. Dion Noakes, that was your chance to say $1, bro. You blew it. Natalie Keating. $15 on A. $15 on A for Natalie. She's in the lead. That's a good deal on a mock. Sorry, Mike. What's the grade on Leia? The grade on Leia, she is a 50, but she has a card of a 50. Card of a 50, bubble of an 80, and figure of an 80, and obviously 80 plus 80 plus 50 divided by 3 equals 50. So, she's a 50. She's perfect from the front, dude. Only problem with her is the pop is shaved on the back. You cannot tell from the front at all. She's perfect. She's like one of the nicest Leias I've ever seen from the front. A at $50. Paul Grant. Lyle Jones says 75 on A. We got 75 on A, 75 on A. Let's call that Admiral Akbar and get him out of there, and we'll put something else in there. Lyle Jones at $69 on the Admiral. Going once to Lyle Jones at $69. Going twice, Lyle Jones, $69. Going thrice, Lyle Jones, $69. Sold. Card creases on the Rebel Soldier. A couple up by the tab. I'll show you. Hold on. But not bad, dude. Sold. Ack is sold. Alright, there's that. Take him down. The star case. That's one of the cut star cases, FYI, on Akbar. Oh, on Leia? Let me look. Give me a minute. I'll check her out. But I don't think so, dude, but maybe. Oh, yeah, definitely. There's a card crease. I can see it. Admiral Akbar, congratulations, Lyle Jones. There. Card crease. It's hard to see from the front, but it's the same place on the front. It's easier to see on the back. But still, she's glorious. Letter D. That's Leia. A is at 85. Paul Grant at 85 on A. Leia is at 955 with Kirk Ward. If you want to get in on that Leia, just look at her. 955. Kirk Ward. On this lovely Taco Tuesday, selling 12 bags for under $1,000. Can't go wrong. Selling AFA graded 12 bags for under $1,000. Tell your friends. Don Riggin, he knows the deal, man. Don, it's too cheap, right? $960, he says. Don Riggin, $960 on Leia. Too cheap to pass up. If you see a $10 bill on the ground and it costs you $5, pick it up. You should pick it up every time. That is a free fact from me to you, to everybody there. Free fact. And you can't go wrong with a guy named Free. We all know that already. All right, let's throw out another figure. How about a figure? Whoa, what's that? Does anybody do like unpainted micros or probably micro prototypes or something? Anybody know anything about those? I don't even know why I have these. Look at these. Does anybody do these? And know about these? The gun-painted micros? I don't know anything. Here, we won't sell those. I don't know anything about them. Don Riggin in the lead on Leia at 960. 960. But those are kind of cool. I'm going to look into this. I don't know anything about micros, but I know the unpainted ones tend to be like the early ones or the prototypes or something. Here, and just to make it a vast jump in prices, FX7! Nice condition, very good condition, FX7. ULB letter C, right by that 12 back layer. FX7, what? And reuse. Hong Kong COO reuse. Not the best condition in the history of the world, but he is complete. But if you're here for loose, folks, there's a couple loose for you. B is reuse and C is FX7. And A is a 12 back Leia that's at $960 right now, only $960. We have $85 on A, and we have D, Leia, 960. B8, C8. There we go, 8 and 8. Nick is in there on 8 and 8. Natalie Keating was in there first on B at 3, but Nick took over at 8 and 8. All right, folks, what do you want next? Let me know, because I'm going to call that, I'm going to let Leia run a bit longer, because I really do believe she is worth like $1,800. It would be nice to get $1,200 out of her. But I mean, it's got to break $1,000. I don't want something. But I will if it comes down to it. We're going to call the Endor Rebel Soldier for Paul Grant at $85. Going once to Paul Grant on the Endor Rebel Soldier, $5 or $85. Going twice, going thrice. Paul Grant sold. Have you posted a troop transport yet? What troop transport? I don't know if I had a troop transport, John. I'm sorry. Was it in the picture? Oh, you mean the big troop transport? Honestly, I can't sell that because here's the reason. I could sell this on the next sale. But the problem is Andrea's taking her car to work tomorrow, and her car's really tiny. And so I am stuck in a little tiny tub that I can only go up to the size of a little tiny tub. This won't fit in her car. So I can sell it to you next week when I'm going to the store the day after. But tomorrow I am not going to the store. I have too many other things on my plate. I'm sorry, John, but next week, dude, tune in Taco Tuesday. I'll sell it to you. Starting at $1. But yes, it will not fit in Andrea's vehicle. Because she's too cool for school, man. All right, what do you guys want next? I'm going to say what I got here for Mox, and you say the thing. Actually, no, whatever. I'll just grab one. What do you say? What is that one? Oh, this one's fun. This is definitely a cracked bubble, but it looks great. How nice does that look, right? Wait till I take it out before you bid, because there's definitely, this is the worst cracked bubble there is. Mox, John Rakita, you need to buy that Leia, man. Put $1,000 on that Leia. She's cheap, man. Go sell her. I don't care. Or sell her immediately. Return of the Jedi, carded, sensor scope, Emperor offer, and here you go. Now, I don't think this has ever been out of the package, but you can definitely remove it. This flap is broken. The reason why I don't think it's ever been out of the package is because the top of the flap here and the bottom of the flap are a little bit taller than R2, so you'd really have to give him a really good yank. Watch, I'll flip him over and see he doesn't come out. So that's why I'm thinking this R2 has never been touched or out, because he doesn't come out. It just looks like it cracked. So there you go. Definite cracked bubble, but it is an R2-D2. Emperor offer. It does look good from the front. So, in keeping with the way the sale is, darn, he looks good from the front. But he's going to save you a lot of money. I have her on a 12A. Whatever. Buyer, reseller. I don't care. Somebody buy it and resell it. Natalie Keating, B at $9. $9 on B. $9 on B. A at $40, Natalie Keating. A at $40, that beautiful R2-D2 sensor scope. A cracked bubble card, but still. William Tashina, R2 or $200. $200, William Tashina on R2-D2. Beautiful R2, very, very clean. We got B at $10. Nick is in the lead on B at $10. He's also in the lead on C at $8, I think. All right, kids, I'm going to call the Leia. It's killing me, but I'll do it. I want everybody out there to realize that I am calling a 12-back C Leia. B or C? 12-back C Leia that looks like this for $960 right now. So when you're speaking of me, be kind. Going what? Jeff Sangenberger. Hey, $1,000. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. No crying for me tonight. Dion Noakes might still be crying. Hey, that R2 does come with an acrylic case, but it's got a crack in it. FYI. But I'm going to put him in that acrylic case because he looks really nice. But yeah, free acrylic case included on that R2. But yeah, if you're looking for an R2 sensor scope to display, look at that. Especially on an Empire card, too. Jeff Sengenberger, $1,000 on Leia. Thank you, sir. We're going to let everybody else that was bidding on Leia think on it. But Leia's at a G. A at $42. A at $42. A is at $42. $42. Or no, A is already at $200. R2 is A. Sorry. Paul Grant, $10.50 on D. Paul Grant, $10.50 on D. Back from dinner. Tell me about R2. R2 has a cracked bubble on one side, completely cracked. Figure has never been removed, I don't think, because here, I'll show you. Fully cracked bubble on the side. But the easiest way is for me to show you. But I don't think the R2 has ever been removed because, look, he doesn't fall out because the plastic bubble on the top of him, here, I'll pull it all the way down, but on the top of him and on the bottom where his feet are, you can see the little bit of yellow from the bubble there. So the bubble is like, it's still got too much bubble that's uncracked for R2 to fall out. So in order to get him out, you'd have to really yank. So that's why I don't think he's ever been removed, but maybe he has. But he looks like a great, perfect R2. And the bubble just has a crack that seems like it could have happened by something shipping and getting slammed this way. And then it would crack the bubble. It happens, usually in shipping. And it comes with an acrylic case, which is free, but it has a couple breaks to the acrylic there. Lyle Jones, $80 on A. A's already at $200, guys. A's at $200 with William Tashina. Paul Grant at $10.50. All right, Jeff Sengenberger, Paul Grant, and Don Riggin, and there's one more person bidding on him. And Kirk Ward. Leia. Get on Leia if you want it. There we go. Jeff Sengenberger, 1075 on Leia. Yeah, RT is at 200. Jeff Sengenberger, 1075. That's why the numbers always fluctuate. People come on and come off. That's why if you ever have any questions, I don't mind answering them. Just ask me. I'll tell you. Like if it got up before you came back on, believe me, I don't care. I understand the draw of the rest of the internet. I know I'm pretty awesome, but it is the rest of the internet. What'd you say you wanted? Walrus Man. You know what, my man? Ed Newborn. You got it, buddy. Let me find that Walrus Man for you. Now here's one that's worth a lot more than anyone knows or anyone will ever bid. Because nobody knows Walrus Man, but it's a 20-back G Walrus Man. So it's got the Boba Fett offer on the back there. Thanks, Jan. Hey, man, you got a job, brother. Sign me up. Jan Noakes. Well, we'll put that one up. It's not up yet, Jan. All right, let's call Reeves and FX7 there. Going once on Reeves and FX7. Going twice on Reeves and FX7. Going thrice. Reeves and FX7. Sold. Sold. Loose. Okay. And we're going to get that Walrus Man out there for you, Ed. Give me 1 second. It is a 20-back Walrus Man, so Boba Fett offer. It is graded a 50, as we said. You know, everything looks good from the front. There's always something wrong with it. All right. There we go. Cuckoo-choo, the Walrus. All right, so there's the Walrus. You can tell why the card got the bad grade. Bunch of creases in the middle. And you can tell why the bubble got the bad grade, because it does have a squish. And that squish has produced the tiniest crack on this side at the top. It's really hard to see, even with the naked eye. It's right at the very back. All right. We need props. Actually, this Bestman security guard has the same fold problem. No, the Walrus Man actually has less of a fold than this Bestman guard. But when I show you the Walrus Man, look right here. Oh, wow. Like this Bestman guard has a hole in the same exact place as the Walrus Man. I just picked that up randomly. But you see that little hole? Except the Walrus Man, it's only half of it. It's the top of the bubble that's cracked, and it's just from being squished. Oh, you can see it right there. See the back of his head? And it's just, I'd say, a quarter of the bubble, not even all the way through the top there. And it's just because of a squish. Bubble squish. But the card lays flat and looks nice. Looks great from here. But the card got a 50 grade because of the creases. And the bubble got a 50 grade because of the squish and the crack there. But otherwise, just look at that. It's beautiful. That's what it is. Beautiful. It's got the pop. It's got the Boba Fett action figure offer. Yeah, the slave one's complete. But it's hard for me to fit that in Andrea's card, too. We're kind of running out of space. So there you go. Walrus Man He's got a 50, a 50, and the figure got an 85 grade. So 50, 50, 85, but look at that. It's really nice. This light is starting to cook my face, so I'm going to shut it off soon. Because it's just hot. All right. Lyle Jones, $60 on the Cuckoo Cachoo, the Walrus. Paul Grant says $250 on the Walrus. Paul Grant was $250 on R2D2. Paul Grant's $250 on R2D2. Nobody's bid on the Walrus yet. Yeah, $60 on the Walrus. Deion Noakes, $100 on the Walrus. That is a 20-back Walrus, man. They are actually pretty darn expensive cards. I was surprised when I got my first 20-back Walrus, man, with what they cost. It was shocking. 75, 75, not enough. Deion Noakes in the lead, 100. We got 120 on the Wally. Toby Black, Ed Newborn, there he is. 150 on the Walrus, 150. Ed Newborn is in the lead on the Walrus. Paul Grant, Deion Noakes. Deion Noakes, you're supposed to be on a buying freeze. You just bought a vinyl tape Jawa Mint on card, man. Go have a sandwich. Deion Noakes in the lead on Walrus, man, at 175. Don't listen to me. What do I? We got R2D2 at 260. William Tashina. Paul Grant at $200 on C. $200 on C. That's the Walrus. I know. It's cheap. It's cheap. Do you have a 3PO or a Ben? I can bring you both of those for next Taco Tuesday, a 3PO and a Ben, if you want. That's easy. Andrea, could you just write down 3PO and Ben on cards, yeah? 3PO and Ben for Deion Noakes. You want 12 backs? 12 backs, 3PO and Ben. Just let me know. If you want 12s, yeah, that's fine. No problem. What's the grade on Leia? Leia is a 50 grade. The card got a 50 grade, the bubble got an 80 grade, and the figure got an 80 grade. The reason the card got a 50 grade is because of a crease here, little crease here, and because of the shaved pop. The pop was shaved off, but you can't tell it all from the front. It looks absolutely perfect from the front of the card. So it is a shaved pop, and that's why it's so unbelievably cheap right now. But it is a shaved pop. Luke X-Wingman on card. I'm not sure if I have one. I'd have to look. No. Yeah, well, that's why it's so cheap. But yeah, it's a Greek tragedy, that Leia, because it's like the nicest in the world, but except from the back. We got 250 at Wally, 230 at Wally. Deion Noakes in the lead at 250 on the Wally. Right now, she's at $1,050, I believe. Yeah, $1,075 with Jeff Sengenberger. $1,075 on the 12-back Leia. She's a 12-back C. 12-back C, Princess Leia. She's beautiful. The figure is stunning. The card is stunning. But that darn pop. But also, if the pop wasn't removed, it would be $1,500 more right now. Easily. So, it's a great deal. $275 on the Walrus. Ed Newborn is a man on a mission. That Walrus is still super cheap. Anybody out there, feel free to go look up a 20-back G Walrus Man. Look it up on Star Wars Tracker. Look it up on eBay. You will be shocked. It is a 4-figure figure all day long. He's a good deal. Jeremy Couch, I have spare pops. There you go, man. Tape pop on there and be perfect. Never know the difference. I actually got a bag of pops once in a collection. Literally Ziploc bag, just a small sandwich one, but the bottom half was filled with pops, and it was from like every single card and vintage vehicle and everything. I guess the person saved all of their pops and never sent them in. Just crazy. $280 on the Walrus Man, $280 on the Walrus Man, $280. Luke X-Men on card. Hey, Ann, tell me to grab a Luke X-Wing for the next one. Oh, no, I got one here. I got a Luke X-Wing. And the flowers are still standing. That's another one where it is absolutely perfect from the front and it has shape pop. Look at that. It's perfect. Kenner Pops are greater than Funko Pops. I would gladly take a bag of Kenner Pops over a truck of Funko Pops. Might be a different story. My wife has a toy store actually. She doesn't like have Funko Pops, but she has them at the store. They sell at the store. You brought the heat. You got it, Jeremy Schmidt. That's the name of the game, man. Shoot the glass in the words of Greedo. I can get you a Greedo. I don't know. Is there a Greedo up here? No Greedo. I got 2 Han Solos though. We should sell one of those. Small head and big head Han Solo. Yeah, let's sell the big head Han Solo here. Oh, there, we might. I don't know. We're running out of time. We got $300 on the Walrus Man, Ed Newborn. Oh, we need different music than that because that's a bummer. Some bummer music, dude. Look at history. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. There we go. That's what we want to hear. Yeah, buddy. Sorry, I missed the Walrus Man intro. I'll give it to you again. I don't have a Greedo, but I can bring you a Greedo for Taco Tuesday if you want. Jedi card. I don't think I have a Greedo on a Jedi card. Power Droid on a Jedi card. I think I got a 20 back Power Droid. I'm not sure. All right, the Walrus Man. Here's the description on the Walrus Man. Walrus Man has a squished bubble. It has a crack at the top of that bubble. Only the back little part of the bubble right there. But it's a little tiny crack. You can see the back of his head right there. You see that little tiny, look at it really, really close. And you see the little tiny hole. And that's from the crack in the squish. It's caused a little tiny hole. It's less than half of the length of the top of the bubble. And then also it has creasing on the card. So it's graded a 50. And that's due to the creasing on the card and the crack in the bubble. But it is a Boba Fett offer. 20 back G Walrus Man with the Boba Fett sticker over the offer. So it's a really, really nice card. It's a tough card to get, and it's really, really valuable if it didn't have that little bubble crack. But instead, it's only at $305 right now, which is a steal. So get on it. Wally 305, Kirk Ward in the lead. Kirk Ward in the lead. All right, we're going to call the Leia, beautiful Leia. We're going to call her. So let's go up there. Jeff Sengenberger, the man who broke her over $1,000. We're going to call it for him at $1,075. Lovely Leia, meter maid. Going once, twice, 3 times, Leia. Sold. Jeff, you got to write your friends and tell them because holy moly, that's a steal. Congratulations, buddy. Sold, 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 Leia. Lovely Leia, lovely Leia. All right, next up, let's call the R2-D2. There's R2-D2. 260. R2-D2 is going for 260. The R2 has a cracked bubble. Here, I'll show it to you one last time. It has a cracked bubble. I don't think it's ever been removed. but it might have been, but I don't think so. Because the bubble's a bit bigger than the R2, I think it just broke in shipping, but there you go. Crack bubble R2-D2, I'm shaking it. It's not falling out. So I don't think it's ever been removed. The bubble is all there, it's just cracked. So it looks like that. And it is at 2 something. And we're about to call it, so if you want it, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. What was R2 at? 260. 260, William Tashina on R2-D2. R2-D2 going once. R2-D2 going twice. R2-D2 going thrice. Sold. Did you find someone to run against the idiot mayor of the county of the AG Center is in? Yes, his name is Daniel Powers. Be looking for him on the ballot sheet in 2026, I think. But yeah, his name is Daniel Powers. How great of a name is that to throw on banners and stuff? Daniel Powers. The sane choice. What do you think? I think that'd be fun. So yeah, I'm totally going to run, dude, for mayor of a town I don't live in. I was actually looking, you know what I looked at first before my buddy Daniel was like, I live there. And his name is Daniel Powers. How great is that for running somebody for government? But, so I was just going to rent like an apartment there and then I was going to run. But, I wasn't going to like live in the apartment, but I just rent it, get a cable bill, and then you can run, you know. Like everybody else in government, you don't have to live where you run. You're just supposed to. All right. Here is the roughest of the rough. But look at that. Look at that. Please look. Okay? Now, this is graded an AFA 30. 30. I don't know if you've ever seen an AFA 30. This is an AFA 30. Look at it. Now, this is the epitome of the sale, and this will probably be the last one I put up tonight, I think. Just because I'm tired and I want to eat tacos, and I'll come back on next Thursday. Everybody come back, watch again. We'll sell a bunch more mocks, and I'll even bring you a bunch that aren't damaged. But I'm going to put reserves on those because you guys scare me. That layout was cheap. Here you go. 12-back Han Solo, Melon Head Han. He is missing the pop, and this person did not have the technical skills of the last person. So the pop is shredded, definitely big old hole. And also it's got a tear on the W. It did pull a 30 as the grade, but the card got a 30, the bubble got a 75, and the figure got an 80. So let's look at it again. Figure, perfect condition. Bubble, perfect condition. No cracks, no nothing. That bubble is in perfect condition. That is a 1,000,000,000% great bubble. Great card. Rip on the W of the Star Wars for sure. See that litho rip. But it does have that hole in the back. Now, this is a 20-back A Han Solo large head. If it didn't have the hole in the back, it would be stupidly expensive. This is your chance to get one that looks like this for literally a quarter of the price. I'm going to put that up. These are going to be the last two items of tonight. This will be letter D, Han Solo, with the pop removed. Actually, it'll be letter B because of where the pop is removed. So you can see it when it spins around. But, yeah, Han Solo large head, 20-back A Han Solo large head. Missing the pop, but you can hardly tell till it turns around and you catch it in the right light. Not a 12-back, 20-back. To tell you the truth, probably even harder to find than a 12-back. 20-back A Han Solo, I think, is harder to find, but not as sought after. That's a 12-back Han Solo. Adam Chitwood starts off at $200 on Han Solo. We got 320 Ed Newborn on the Walrus. Cuckoo Kachu on the Walrus. We got Kirk Ward, 205 on the Solo. 205 on the Solo. Every Tuesday, this was the first I watched. Yeah, I've been every Tuesday. I used to do it 2 nights a week. I used to do it Tuesday and Fridays. but every single one since COVID started. What happened is when COVID first started, 3 years ago or whatever, I went live on the IC and I read the Timothy Zahn books. So I read Heir to the Empire, all three of the original Timothy Zahn books. And I just read them. I sat here and read them. And I was like, hey, it's COVID. None of us can see each other, so I'll just read these books. And then what happened is eventually I was like, you know what? I got a ton of Star Wars. I'll just sell Star Wars on live sales because that way we have something to do at home during COVID. And so I did those, and I did 2 of these sales a week all through COVID for like, I've been doing these sales every single week for like 3 years, 4 years now. And all during COVID, I did the sales. And then what happened is after COVID, I was going to stop doing the sales. So I stopped for like 2 weeks. I'm like, well, COVID's over. There's no need for me to do the sales anymore, blah, blah, blah. And then my mom's watching right now. She's Kathy Hagen. But my mom, she goes like this. She goes, I talked to her on the phone. And she goes, you know, I really liked watching your sales because I can hang out with you and have my dinner and watch your sale every week, you know, and it felt like, you know, we were on the phone or doing FaceTime or on video or you're right in the room, you know. So I said, well, that makes me feel like the worst child ever, and that's why I do live sales. I do live sales to say hello to my mother. She lives 1,000 miles away from me now. But, no, and also everything I sell, because I have a lot of Star Wars stuff. I collect a lot, and I don't share all the time just because I don't want to be that guy. Mama Havens does rule, brother. I don't know. It doesn't hurt me to sell it. It doesn't hurt me to sell a 12-bag Leia for $1,000. And I like doing it. So it's turned into this thing where I do it all the time, and all this money that comes from these, because this isn't my real job at all. My real job has nothing to do with Star Wars. So all the money that comes from the stuff I sell in these sales ends up going into building ICCC, the sci-fi convention. We've done the sci-fi convention since 2018. It grew out of IC meetups, the Imperial Commissary. We had meetups, and I'd be like, we're going to meet at this toy show, and I got this hotel. We got, you know, and we do like meetups in hotel meeting rooms and stuff. And people would come, buy, sell, trade their toys, talk about Star Wars. We used to watch movies, whatever, and hang out. And those meetups started getting so big that there was 400 plus people at the last one at Celebration in 2016, 15, I don't know, whatever it was. It was Chicago, I don't know. And it was like, well, why don't we try throwing a meetup in Tennessee? And I went to go get the building for the meetup in Tennessee, and there was a 4,000 square foot room I was going to rent. And there was a 178,000 square foot building that was like 10 grand more. So I got the 178,000 square foot building, and I put William Shatner in a barn in Franklin, Tennessee, and and like 14 other guest stars or 12 other guest stars or something. And the people came, and not that many people came, but enough people came, you know. And I lost a bunch of money on it. It was fine. But then we did it again the next year because I'm stupid and don't learn my lesson. Then we did it again the next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year, and then I won like Convention Promoter of the Year, and I got a big old football ring. I'll bring it next Tuesday so I can show y'all. But I got a big old football championship ring, and then we've done it again and again and again, and now we just did our 5th in May, the 5th ICCC, which was factually the largest convention in the history of the world ever. You can Google it. And then we're doing it again next year. It'll be in the fall of next year. And that'll be our sixth ICC Con. So we have movie stars come, and everybody comes from all around the world, collectors, IC members. You don't have to be a member of the IC to come, but it helps. IC members come from all over the world, and they bring the best vintage toys in the world to, you know what, I'm more than willing to say it, to the only Comic-Con in the world, or the only sci-fi convention in the world that is chock full of vintage toys, especially vintage Star Wars toys. The best of the best are there. Vinyl Cape Jawas in the many. There's 2, 3, 4 Vinyl Cape Jawa men on cards. Rocket Firing Boba Fett's, every single year there's Rocket Firing Boba Fett. I remember one year we had 5 Rocket Firing Boba Fett's in the building, and the most expensive sealed example of a Rocket Firing Boba Fett, the sealed baggy Rocket Firing Boba Fett, was sold in the Marriott in Frankfurt for $350,000 in a duffel bag. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen $350,000, but it's an awful lot of money in one place in a duffel bag. It's just so cool, man. It's so cool. So I don't know. It's really just snowballed out of control, and now it's gotten so big, and I have a whole bunch of plans and some other things that I'm growing currently that should all be revealed within over the next 3 months. You'll have the date for the convention. You'll have the brand new massive nonprofit thing I'm doing. You'll also have a big change coming to the Imperial Commissary. A change that you've already known about for years if you're part of the IC, but it hasn't been factual, and it's going to happen just because I'm running out of time. So I think you'll love it. I'm glad you're here. Come to all the shows, or hang out, or buy, sell, and trade, teach, learn, grow the hobby. Come to ICC Con and have the best time with your best buds. It's super duper fun. So anyway, there you go. That's the story. That's why I do live sales. So next time that'll teach you how to ask a simple question. I'll give you an hour-long answer. Peter Robbins, $300 on Han Solo. $300 on Han Solo. Got some of my best deals on here thanks to COVID. There you go, William Tashina. Jumping back in. What's wrong with Han? Dude, Han's missing the pop. He's stupid nice from the front. His bubble's got an 80 grade. The figure's got an 80 grade. The card's got a 30 grade, and that's because it has a tear on the front, and it also has a pop covered in tape. Missing pop covered in tape. But it is a 20-back A Han Solo, and right now it is at $325. So if you have ever checked out Star Wars Tracker, or if you've ever checked out eBay, or if you have a slight grasp of vintage Star Wars figure pricing than on card, that is so cheap, it's mind-boggling. But the Walrus Man's probably a little bit cheaper. So either one of these, whatever you bid, you're good. You can go sell it in 15 minutes on the IC for more money. And I also don't care. You know my philosophy, everybody. Once you buy something, it is your toy. If you want to resell it immediately for double, that's up to you. If you want to, tape it to a bottle rocket and shoot it into space, I discourage that, but it's up to you. If you'd like to feed it to your dog, I discourage that because dogs shouldn't eat plastic. On his beat, Mike. There you go, buddy. Good call. That's what you're here for. You're supposed to keep me on top of it, Dion. Peter Robbins, $250. Adam Chitwood, $275. We got $280 on Han Kurt Ward, $300 on Han Peter Robbins. Kirk Ward, $305, $310. IC Meetup was epic. Thanks, brother. Han, $315, $325, $350. I met Mike in person, Celebration Orlando 2017. Nice person you ever want to meet. Oh, it's all lies. Dion Noakes is just a terrible, terrible liar. It's all lies. I'm a horrible person. I'm just kidding. No, you're a sweetheart, man. You get a lot of hassle because you say what's on your mind, and that's okay by me. I wish I had the same abilities. Han, $355, $355. Han Solo. Anytime, John, of course, buddy. I go to ICCC with 5 other friends from Louisiana, and we all agree that it's our celebration for Star Wars without the corporate feel. Yeah, no corporations, only fans. I'm just a crazy person. That's the game. And it's funny because people will be like, "Oh, that Mike Havens, he's crazy," and it's like, yeah, I ain't trying to hide it. I'm nuts. Han, Adam Chitwood, $375. Han is being like, yeah. Han at $400. Joel Console. Walrus Man Cuckoo Kachu, $330. That is Wally at $330. $330. Nobody gonna do anything to me being an ex-pro wrestler. That's what I said. I got a lot of burn out of it, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but that's what I said. I think it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, these guys all talk all year long, but then like they'll meet me and I'll be like, "Hey man, we should bury the hatchet. Let's shake hands and be cool." And they'll be like, and they'll look up at me, and I'm like, dude, I'm 6'8" in real life. I am not a small human. So when somebody who's like 5'2" is picking on me all year and then runs into me at a convention or something, and they're like, And you're like, hey man, how you doing? Mike Havens, nice to meet you. Oh, don't worry about it. Water under the bridge. That's the way I play it, Dion, you know. But yeah, some of them, I don't know. People are short-sighted. What are you gonna do? But I'm glad I met you. You're hilarious, bro. What's the grade on Han Solo? It's a 30, man. Doesn't it look like a 30? Oh, jeez. I'm 6'2" and you dwarf me. That's what I'm saying, man. Contrary to popular belief, I'm a pretty big guy. Han Solo's beautiful. Problem is, he's got a litho tear there, and he's got a missing pop there. But he's got an 80 on the bubble and an 80 on the figure because he is just stellar. Except for the card is shot. But still, it's a 20 back A Han Solo. And it's only at... God, you guys got to write people about this. It's only at $400. You got to be like, dude, Joe, if you win this, man, you got to go and be like, listen, I just got a $400 20 back. I just got a $400 20 back AFA graded Han Solo. Dude, you got to do it. People's brains would explode. Jeremy Couch, I'm killing you. How am I killing you, man? That's the whole point of this show. Tonight was what did I call it? What did I call this show here? I made it clear. It was called The Display's Great Live Sale. A squish here, a no pop there, or maybe a tiny crack. All display beautiful display pieces, many with low grades that display absolutely beautiful from the front. Get an incredible deal. All starting at $1, no reserves. So yeah, that's what tonight was, man. It was, oh my God, look at how nice that is, and then, oh, he's missing the pop. This is a heartbreaker night, man. That's what these cards are for. That is the point. I literally went through all the cards we got, man, because we got, you know, Andrew's got warehouses now, because it's this big thing. There's like 40 big accounts or something. I don't even know. But she's killing it. So we got all these cards, right? Because we got those big, you know, the big metal shelving racks and everything. So I went through every single card, and I found all the ones with major flaws or low grades, majorly low grades. And that's what tonight's sale was. It was supposed to be, hey, do you want to, I don't know, look at this. This is a 20-back Walrus Man with a Boba Fett offer, and currently it's at $330. Like, honestly, that's an $1,800 card if it's an 80. And it's $300. I mean, maybe it's not $1,800 anymore, but I've sold them for $1,800 before. Any loose graded DT or Vinyl Cape Jawa? Nah, I don't really. Well, the thing is, my wife has like 6 Vinyl Cape Jawas loose graded, but she don't sell those. If I get one in a collection or something, I'd sell it. DT loop? No. No graded DT loop. I don't usually do too much graded loose, man. It's not really my bag. It takes forever to come in. The only time I ever get it is when somebody has it in a collection. Han Solo is at 410. Jeff Sennenberger, he knows what a good deal is. He got that Leia. Man, Jeff, wait till you see that Leia. You're going to be like, wow. That's really nice. Really nice. All right, folks, it is 7:54, so get in your bids. Bid early, bid often. That's the name of the game. These will be the last 2 items for tonight. I see a lot of people are already cutting out. If you're about to cut out, make sure you remember 3 most important things about being a collector on the IC. You have to teach, you have to learn, and you have to grow the hobby. Even I have to learn. Even tonight, I learned what an early bird mail-away booklet was. Now I know that. And I learned that from Mel Farney just today. So how cool is that? What's the grade on Walrus Man? He's got a 50. His card is a 50. His bubble is a 50. And the figure is an 85. The bubble has a little crack at the top. Back half, just less than a half an inch. And the card has the creases in it. Creases in the card right there. And then the back little top part of the bubble, you can see how it's lifted there. It's not lifted, it's a crack that has the back half of the top of the bubble. On one side just has a crack in it that has bent into a V. So there's a little hole. And then he's still got the pop and everything. It's a really nice card. from the back. But he's cheap. It's cheap. It's $335 for a 20 back walrus. It's a 20 back roll. I mean, 20 back walrus man. That's a 20 back A Han Solo. That's such a rare card. I mean, it's a Greek tragedy that's got the hole, but it's a rare card. Walrus man at 350. Adam Chitwood, have a great night, brother. Take it easy. Much love. 340 on the Walrus, 475 on Han, Walrus Man 350, Walrus Man 350, 355. Kirk Ward is in the lead on the Cuckoo, the Walrus. At 355. 7:56, 4 more minutes to bid slowly. Dun 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 dun. Paul Grant, Han Solo, $500. That's a 20 back A Han Solo. Go look it up, folks. It's so cheap still. It's shocking. Walrus Man is at 355 with Kirk Ward, and Paul Grant is in the lead on Han Solo at $500. 355 and 5. 355 and 5. We got 360 on the Walrus from Mr. Ed Newborn. He's the man who was asking on it. Ed Newborn in the lead on the Walrus. Cuckoo. I'm out. I should have a box going with you. You can ship both the what? Oh, yeah. Andrea, could you make a note on the thing to ship Lyle Jones's box? If anybody's wondering what Lyle Jones is talking about, if you want to save money, especially on loose figures and stuff, we'll keep a box for you. We hold a box and we fill that box with tons and tons of stuff, whatever you buy from 5, 6, 7 sales, whatever. And then we'll ship it whenever you request, like Lyle Jones just requested right there. So Lyle Jones probably has the most sales of anybody. He probably has like 12 sales that he has stuff sitting at the warehouse for. And all 12 of those sales go into one box. So he's going to end up paying probably, I don't know what you got, Lyle, so don't quote me. But he's going to probably end up paying, what, $20 for his shipping on 30 different items total? $20 total for 30 items shipping, you know. John Downs, are you going to be looking for help volunteers for the next ICCC? Yes, man, we need hundreds of volunteers. Last year we had 127, I think. Andrea, what was the number? 127, 129? I think it was 127, something. But that's how many volunteers bring you ICCCon. I mean, it's bonkers. It's all volunteers. See, we make it as cheap as possible, even with sodas and food and everything, and even our vendor tables are cheaper than any other major convention. So it's like, we want to save you guys money because we're collectors too, you know, and the more money you got, the more toys you can buy. And then the better the vendors do. So I'd rather that happen. So, yeah, we really we rely completely on volunteers. Everybody's a volunteer. Shoot, honestly, and anyone can look this up, but as of right now, because I've been building ICCC as fast as it's humanly possible to build a sci-fi convention. I mean, most sci-fi conventions, by the time that they have a helicopter, actually, no sci-fi convention has a helicopter. That's how freaking awesome we are. But sci-fi conventions usually, by the time they get to about the size of that we are usually 15, 20 years old minimum. We're 5 years old. So there is no money. There is no money coming in. I'm not like chilling here with like $40 million from being an ICCCon guy. There's no money in ICCCon. I lose money every year on ICCCon. I mean, granted, I have helicopters and demolition derbies, and those are not a necessity for a sci-fi convention. But I've always been good at throwing a party. I like throwing a good party. I like when people have fun. I love smiles on faces, and you see a lot of them. What duties does a volunteer have to take on? It's really not hard, dude. I think it's 2 8-hour shifts, and just whatever. Nothing. I mean, you don't have to... Like, you just gotta, I don't know, you see something, pick it up. Somebody asks you a question, you help them. There's a whole bunch of different volunteer positions. If you're working for the store, you talk to Jason Annable. We have 15 people on our leadership team for ICCCon. If you have military background or police background, you could go with the security detail if they need any volunteers. Or you can help with the podcast room, or you can help with the movie stars, or you can help with me. I don't even have a single picture with Anthony Daniels, because I just kind of need somebody to follow me around with a phone, because usually I finish ICCCon and I've got 3 extra pictures in my phone I didn't have before it. I'm just not that guy. So I could use somebody to follow me around with a cell phone. Anything though, we have the AV is volunteer. The security is security has costs, but it's as cheap as possible, and we have better security than the Pentagon. What else? Tables, chairs, setup, whatever, man. There's a million different volunteers. There's volunteers that sit at the front and give out lanyards. There's ones that check people in. There's ones that run the cash registers at the door. There's ones that run the cash registers for the autographs, everything. So yeah, sign up, man. Just you sign up, dude, and we'll find you a place, and we'll love to help. And that's the way it works. He had a freaking alligator dressed as Loki at ICCC 2022. Yeah, it was a real freaking alligator. There's a kangaroo there too, man. Why not have fun? Who says that a convention can't have live animals? And you know what was super funny, Dion Noakes? Because you and me, we talk. But what was hilarious, dude, I went out to Celebration in Anaheim. And now I'm talking like this because I don't care anymore. What are they going to do? They're corporate monsters. So I go to Celebration in Anaheim, and guess what they had? They had an alligator. It wasn't dressed as Loki, though, because they're garbage. But they had an alligator. They had a kangaroo. They had turtles. I wish I had turtles because I like turtles. But they had a little tiny, same thing. The same exact kind of zoo at Celebration like 6 months after ICCCon. So they totally bit off my idea. If Celebration has a demolition derby ever, you know they're scamming. But yeah, no, and I don't know. Some guy up in Ohio asked me, because I was just up there for the James Ford CTS promotion show. And somebody up in Ohio asked me, he's like, dude, I heard you had a helicopter and a demolition derby. What kind of con is a helicopter and a demolition derby? I was like, dude, why not, man? We're just a bunch of friends having a cool party. It's not a con. It's not, yes, it is a con, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, and what we're doing with this hotel is I'm buying the whole hotel out. The way I can control it is by buying everything and then having you guys buy through the room block, so please book through the room block, and then it gets me credit back from the hotel in order to not just pay it all out of my pocket. The thing is if you do that, if you go a year before and purchase the entire hotel, then you can control everything that happens in it. So we have lobby sales, we have room sales, we have live music till 11 p.m., we have the bar rocking all night long, we got food, we got everything. And the thing is it turns into a massive sleepover for the IC. So it's like a sleepover. Like when you were a little kid, bring your toys, bring your friends, come to play. And it's a massive sleepover for nerds like me and nerds like you, and it's awesome. So come experience magic. It is not a convention. I hate the word convention because there is nothing conventional. There is nothing conventional about ICCCon. I'll tell you that much, and everybody else will tell you. But yeah, pajama party, man. Dion Noakes, dude, why don't you do a thing where it's like there's a pajama contest, and the winner wins, I don't know, I'll give him a free Star Wars toy or something, dude. We'll give him a Bespin Guard Min-On card for the best pajamas, you know. Where's the event located? I can't tell you when. Just follow icnashville.com. Follow me. Follow the IC. Ask friends. Whatever. Everybody talks about it. It's going to be in fall of next year. I can't tell you yet because I have to wait till the room block link is created so I can put out the website. Because if I tell everybody what the date is before the room block link is out there, everybody books on hotels.com and stuff, and it totally screws up all my paperwork on the back end. Because I buy the entire hotel ahead of time. That's how it works. So if you don't use my room block link, then it's digging through paperwork, and I ruin Andrea's life. And I'm sorry, my love. It's so much work. So that's why, yeah, I can't say when it is until the room block link is live. Please, dear God, use the room block link. Because what happens is Andrea's going through it at the end after everything's done, and she's like, John Anderson. And she's like, I think he's a member of the IC. And then she has to like look him up on Facebook and be like, oh yeah, John, you know? Because like thousands of people come. But I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's Han at? Han, I'm sorry. Han is at, yes, Han is a 20 back A. And Han is at $500 currently with Paul Grant. Han Solo's at $500 currently with Paul Grant. And it is a 20 back A. Let's read here. I can bring helpers, all adults. Send me a link and dates to sign up, and we will work it on. John, yeah, you watch and you follow me and you see what I do. As soon as I announce it, the website right there will go live. It'll have a link that you can click on that's volunteers. You fill out the form right there. It's easy peasy. But yeah, and you also get free entry to the con on whatever day you aren't working. I swear, if you ever do an ICCC Wacky Races, what is Wacky Races? I'll do that. That sounds fun. Also, if you don't buy through the room block, they don't realize it until, yeah, please, yeah, just buy through the room block. It'll save everybody, including yourself, such a hassle. It's a disaster without the room block thing. Lobby sales at the hotel are the best of the vibe and environment ever. Let's go. There we go. That's the plan, man. I mean, everybody loved it. Why not? Shatner autograph first place, Charlie Cox auto second place. Well, at least you enjoyed the Charlie Cox auto, Lyle Jones. I think you were one of the 7 people that bought that dude's autograph. So he ain't never coming back. I hope you got your fill. What state? It's in Nashville, Tennessee, brother. Nashville, Tennessee. 777 McGavick Pike in Nashville, Tennessee at the 4-star Music City Sheridan and Convention Center. Too late. You are people. Oh, yeah. Walrus Man 390, Ed Newborn is staying focused. He wanted that one. You know what, Ed? I love you, man. You come all the way from Japan. Ed's coming to ICC Con next year. He just doesn't know it yet. But let's call these. Let's get out of here. Let's go have tacos. It is Taco Tuesday. I don't even know what Han Solo's at, but whatever. It's steal of a deal. Everybody got steals of a deal tonight. Tell your friends the IC is the place to be, and you just crushed it. I love you all. Have a wonderful Taco Tuesday. Sold. And free pizza. Oh, at the room sales? Yeah, lots of people bring like free beers and free pizzas. It's crazy. You'll love it. Get a hotel room before they sell out. All right, everybody. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out on Taco Tuesday. Go enjoy some delicious tacos.